how sweet to be an idiot.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz, my bad.
Yeah, we are the Brilliant Idiots.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for joining us for another week. This episode is brought to you by Tristan Walker and our friends at Bevel.
Bevel in the building.
All right, they're the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. That's their way of saying black people without alienating other races.
I'm not alienated. I use it.
Yes, Schultz uses it. He has a very hairy butt.
I don't use it on my butt, but thank you for pointing that out, Charlamagne.
All right, step up your shave game and say goodbye to razor bumps. Check out getbevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at getbevel.com. That's getbevel.com. I want to thank Bevel, too, for not jumping on the Floyd Mayweather train. I feel like Floyd Mayweather was a podcast this weekend at his fight. He was sponsored by FanDuel. I just feel like FanDuel should be along with us.
Yes, I agree with you. But I mean, a lot of people have money, man. FanDuel's a gambling site. They want.
I just don't like seeing FanDuel go mainstream, and I'm not even going to say that. Matter of fact, enough FanDuel because
we're right now we're with this Bevel.
Shout out to Bevel.
But this episode is also brought to you by Squarespace. Did you know that, Charlamagne?
Did Floyd Mayweather have that on his trunks too?
Squarespace? No, I don't believe so. Only Hublot and one other thing. He did have sponsorship though, which was a big deal. Squarespace, though, is the easiest way to create a beautiful website, blog, or online store for you and your ideas. Squarespace features an elegant interface, beautiful templates, and incredible 24/7 customer support. Try Squarespace at squarespace.com and enter the offer code IDIOTS at checkout to get 10% off.
All right, let's start the show. First of all, I was having an argument with somebody yesterday. Floyd Mayweather has no endorsement deals.
I thought you said Hublot, because I saw Hublot on his shorts.
That's product placement. They paid him probably $1 million, which is great money, for 36 minutes. Or maybe they just gave him some free watches. I don't know. Because think about it. No, Floyd Mayweather is a connoisseur of watches. They're like, Floyd, we'll give you...
He could buy the watches.
He could, but why not get them for free?
Question. Do you think it's a good idea for product placement?
When you don't look stupid. Manny Pacquiao looked dumb as fuck. Manny Pacquiao looked
You don't want your product. You don't want your product on the knocked out guy.
No, it was nothing right. But Manny looked like a sellout. Yeah. Like he looked like you're doing too much, Manny. Philippines is not that broke. Or maybe you're that broke.
Philippines is that broke.
Okay. He was trying to get...
He looked like riffraff.
He looked like he needed this fight to save the Philippines. Like he was covered head to toe.
Yeah. He looked like Dale Earnhardt Jr., like one of the NASCAR drivers. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Now, I understand, get your money. Maybe you think this is the last fight. Here's my feeling with the Hublot ad, is that you're paying for 36 minutes, but every time a picture is taken of Floyd, there's the Hublot on the trunks. Yeah. Every time. And this could last for the next 30 years.
Oh, yeah. That's light. $1 million. Like, if they say, from what I heard, it was $1 million. That's light.
It's really light for how long that lasts.
Burger King. Light.
Yo, wait,
and you know how
much did Burger King pay for the King to follow?
I heard it was $1 million.
Out? So for anybody who didn't watch, the Burger King was behind Floyd, right? Literally, the King just walked out.
You know how
Floyd.
you win with that?
Go.
You're getting all that product placement for Burger King. You're getting all those eyes on the Burger King, and you're not getting domestic violence Floyd Mayweather to co-sign it. Floyd he's never.
Burger King is sponsoring the event.
There you
go. It's not sponsoring Floyd.
There you go. I'm walking out with the guy. You know, hey, it's me, the Burger King. It's not Floyd saying I eat Whoppers, home of the Whopper, none of that shit. Just here's the Burger King. You know what the fuck it is.
What about Hublot?
Listen, first of all, the motherfuckers that would boycott Hublot can't afford Hublot anyway. Okay? All right? So it don't matter.
They don't give a fuck.
Hublot don't give a fuck. Hublot know that the rich people that like Hublot going to keep buying Hublot.
So then why invest in Floyd?
I don't know. Maybe they just did it for branding. I don't know. Maybe it was just a way of... Maybe it was just branding. Hey.
It is the most expensive fight in history. They know Floyd is into watches and shit. Yeah. Maybe having him on his waist instead of a Rolex puts them in that field, or a Patek Philippe.
But you never stop. See, the thing about any business, you never stop promoting. Even somebody like McDonald's, who has over 9 billion served or whatever the fuck it is, they never stop promoting. They constantly put McDonald's commercials on. They constantly want to stay in your psyche. So that's what it is with advertising. You fucking put the Hublot ad on Floyd Mayweather. Hey, Hublot.
Yeah.
You know what? One day I'm going to be able to afford one of those. Hey, you know what? I need another Hublot. There's no in between with Hublot, motherfuckers. All right? Hublot is either I can go get one tomorrow or one day I'm going to have one of those.
Nobody saw Hublot on the shorts and was like, you know what I need to do? Get a watch.
Get a watch. I can go buy a Hublot. No. They might have thought go get you a watch. Maybe a G-Shock. A swatch. Okay? You just don't wake up and go get a Hublot.
Most people saw Hublot and they look at their phone like, I got the time on my phone, man. I don't need to fucking watch. This is bullshit.
And the Burger King shit was so random. It was so random that it almost looked comical.
I thought it was a joke. Because Floyd talks about McDonald's all the time.
He does talk
Floyd's
about
like,
McDonald's.
I love McDonald's. I'm into McDonald's, etc.
And McDonald's probably hates that.
Yeah. Floyd flipped the power switch. Floyd flipped. Remember when Angie was like, I flipped the power switch. I'm on 105.1 now.
McDonald's is like, I really wish this motherfucker who's 53-0 because he's beaten 5 girls. I wish.
Technically, they won that. They won the decisions in that.
Who, the girls?
Yeah.
Nah.
The court decisions. Please.
When you got those 90
one
days.
L. Yeah.
I'm not, listen, I hate domestic violence. I think hitting a girl is some sucker shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've done it before. I've told y'all this story about, you know, how this girl cheated on me and I was fucking her and she pushed me off her and said that's why I nutted fast when I was fucking her and she pushed me off her and said that's why I'm fucking such and such now. But I was 16, 17 years old when this happened. You know, you young, you dumb, you make mistakes.
You went 35.
I hate domestic violence, but to bring up Floyd's domestic violence the week of his fight is the wackest shit in the world. And the only reason y'all was doing that is because it brought attention to your blogs, because it brought attention to your TV shows. This motherfucker's been beating up girls for the past 10 years. Why do you wait until the fight of the century to make it a motherfucking issue?
And ESPN did this the entire week, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. And they themselves promoted the NFL draft. They had the NFL draft on ESPN. You can't criticize Floyd for these past domestic abuses and then promote the NFL, which was responsible for way more beating women than Floyd could ever be.
Nah, I don't know.
Absolutely. Dude.
Oh, in the history of the NFL.
In the history of the NFL.
Yeah. In the history of the NFL, absolutely. My whole thing is this, though. Floyd, domestic violence cases, 53-0, when you tag on the 5 girls he beat up. You know you're just doing it for promotion.
What, beating the girl?
No. These specials about domestic violence and this and that. Like, you got to be consistent. But the reason I think they're upset at Floyd because Floyd has never really been punished. But how do you punish Floyd?
See, I think ESPN's upset at Floyd because of the rejecting the credentials.
But they were doing this before the credentials. The reason he rejected the credentials is because Michelle Beadle and the other chick was the ones that were really on him.
And I personally, again, I think domestic violence is disgusting. I would never do it. I don't support anybody who does it. But I love the idea of going, hold up. You're not going to slander me and get free tickets to my shit.
Oh, yeah.
I love you can't come to my party. I love you can't come to my party.
You're not going to be in here telling the truth about me.
Exactly. because I know Rachel Nichols does not have enough money for Floyd tickets. And I know Michelle Beadle does not have enough money for Floyd tickets.
You know,
because I know how much they are.
I love the hypocrisy. That's why I always say you can't be fake righteous. You can't pick and choose when you want to have a conscience about things. Like, I know girls who, like Angela came into work one day and she was like, people just be hating on Floyd. It's like people don't want to see him win. It's like he's 48-0. I'm like, Angela, people think he's a horrible person. Forget his skills in the ring. They think he's a horrible person. And I said, Floyd can't have it both ways. You can't be the bad guy and sell the image of the bad guy and then want people to like you and respect you. You can't have both ways. You be the bad guy, you kick motherfuckers' ass, you get your money, you keep it moving, and continue to be the bad guy.
Yeah, but
he's a heel.
Yeah, he's a heel, and he's made a lot of money on the heel. And I think with his style of fighting, that's the only way he can be.
Being a heel?
You got to be a heel.
Yeah, man.
You can't be.
You're right.
You have to be the bad guy because with that style, the fact that it's like, with that style, we are rooting against you. We root against that style. Not we, personally, me, I love boxing, but with that style, you can't be the good guy because we want to see the good guy conquer, right? We don't want to see the good guy not lose, which is what Floyd's style allows him to do, at least at this stage in his career.
Or it's like the Mike Tyson effect.
Okay.
Mike Tyson was so vicious in the ring, would knock your head off, a killer, but was soft-spoken out of it. It's not until Mike's outside persona started the match the inside when he was saying shit like, I'll eat your children, I'm ferocious and that. Like, everybody was like, whoa,
chill.
Back up off this motherfucker.
Chill.
Okay? Like, Floyd is arrogant, flashy, outside the ring. Inside the ring, he's mild-mannered.
Oh, he's the most composed human being in the world. If he only had that kind of composure when his wife did something he didn't want him to do. Where is that kind of calm and counterpunching?
Why are you so...
you know what? You must really love beating women, because there's no way you could be so composed when a professional athlete is trying to take your head off and your wife says, you're not going out, and then you just start hauling off on a woman.
Listen, Floyd is strategic inside the ring.
How are you not strategic at
but
the crib?
Emotional outside the ring?
This is so peculiar.
But maybe he is strategic. Maybe he's strategically beating his girl's ass. I read an article one time where a girl said that Floyd hit her with a bunch of rabbit punches in the back of the head. Because he knew that if he hit her on the body, he would leave marks.
Bruises.
So he
wow.
just hitting her in succession on the back of the head.
Jesus.
I don't know. I still think hitting a woman is emotional. It was for me. When I was fucking the chick I was fucking and she told me that she was fucking another dude after I nutted fast, it was all emotion. Like I literally remember seeing red.
Stars.
And just started elbowing the fuck out this chick. You know what I'm saying? So I think for him to be so composed inside the ring, but be so emotional out of it is ridiculous to me.
What did you think about the reaction to the fight?
I thought the reaction was very warranted because I thought the exact same thing.
And what'd you think?
Right when the bell rang for the 12th round, my first tweet was literally, so is this the part of the night where we all lie to ourselves and say we're never ordering another Floyd Mayweather fight because they're so boring?
Well, this is the genius to me of Floyd. Like, not only is Floyd the greatest fighter of all time, which I do believe, I think he's the greatest promoter of all time because he continually gets us to pay for some shit that we continually say we don't like. Every
That's
fight.
Life, though.
Yeah, but
he can't get credit for that in this
every
era.
fight,
No.
wait for it, every single fight, right? If there's a horrible first movie, we don't get the trilogy. But every single fight, people go, oh, Floyd's fights are boring. Floyd's fights aren't exciting. Floyd's fight, whatever. And he just gets more of your dumbasses to buy the fight.
That's this era.
I love Floyd. I'm excited by the fight.
I like boxing. So I'm going to always pay to watch Floyd Mayweather.
But if you don't like watching Floyd box, I don't know how much you like boxing. I think you like fights.
No, I like watching Floyd fight. This is what
I'm
gonna tell you what disappoints me about Floyd's fight.
Okay.
It's never really Floyd. I know what Floyd's gonna do. It's the sweet science. The greatest defensive fighter of all time. His defense is his offense. What bothers me is Manny Pacquiao didn't show up.
No, that's the thing.
Canelo Alvarez doesn't show up.
But here's the thing. This is the thing about Floyd and his greatness and why he doesn't get enough credit. Okay, so everybody says Floyd's the greatest defensive boxer of all time. Yeah. And we can do statistics to prove that, right?
Absolutely.
Only 16%. I looked up a bunch of statistics. Only 16% of punches land
he doesn't
on
get
Floyd.
Hit. Floyd can dodge a bullet. One shot. Not no chopper action. One shot.
But one shot,
I think he get out the way.
Absolutely. So, but in terms of what I think, in my personal opinion, he's the greatest offensive fighter of all time. Now, people go, oh, that's a crazy statement. But you have to understand, counterpunching is offense. That's not defense.
He's a great counterpuncher.
Counterpunching is a form of offense.
Yeah.
What Floyd does, the reason Manny didn't show up, Canelo didn't show up, every other guy didn't show up that he fought is because Floyd disarms you. He literally feels you out for the first 2 rounds. Okay, what are his weapons? All right, Manny's got the straight left hand. Every time he throws a straight left, I'm slipping it and I'm going to stick him with the right. And that's what he did, right? He moved back, stuck him with the straight right, and all of a sudden, Manny stopped throwing the left. Because he goes, uh-oh, if I throw the left, now I'm going to get hit. Same thing with the right hook. Catch him with the jab right over the top. So he disarms you as a fighter with his offense, not his defense, and then you're boring and everybody blames Floyd. Just like you said, the fight is boring because the fighter that Floyd is fighting stops fighting. Floyd makes you stop fighting.
I'm going to tell you why he's not the greatest offensive of all time.
Okay.
Because Sugar Ray Leonard has great defense. Muhammad Ali has great defense. The difference between how they counter and Floyd counters, Floyd will counter with a jab. Sugar Ray Leonard will counter with a fucking combo that'll get you 100 points on Mortal Kombat.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
What Sugar Ray Leonard will do is get in there and get hit. He's willing to exchange.
No, they don't.
Yes,
listen, I'm going to tell you something
I have
else.
the stats.
No, listen.
I have the stats.
Listen. No doubt Floyd's the greatest defensive fighter of all time. One thing I love about this fight is that so many people talk shit about it, from analysts to people that are just watching, and they start naming these names. The Sugar Ray Leonards, the Tommy Hearns, the Marvin Haglers, the Muhammad Alis. Everybody's been watching videos all week. I've been watching videos all week, just watching videos.
Sure.
These guys weren't getting touched up when they fought. When they fought. Sugar Ray was dipping, diving, doing all that shit Mayweather does. But his counters were incredible. incredible.
He was a good offensive. He was a good defensive fighter, and he could slip
his
punches.
offense was immaculate.
Let me put this into perspective for you. So there's a statistic, right? And it's basically, the plus-minus statistic in basketball, where they say how many points your team scores when you're on the court versus how many when you're off the court, and that's how you get your value to the team. So they do the same thing with boxing. It's a hit, and it's hitting somebody and not getting hit, right? So, for example, Floyd hits 46% of his punches, which is like retarded, astronomical.
Straight jabs.
Right? Doesn't matter. He hits 46% of his punches. Now he gets hit by 16%, right? Which is the lowest of any boxer in history. So what that means is he's at 30%. That's what he's at. He's at 30% in terms of hit and don't get hit, right? That's his number, 30%. The next closest of the ones that you mentioned was Hagler, who's 17%. That's half. Leonard is 13%. That's less than half. Duran was 8%. Hearn 6%. Ali 4%. So those people who we thought were great at slipping punches and countering weren't. They got hit. They got touched. But they're willing to get touched in order to land a shot, which is what we respected always about Ali. Honestly, one of the problems with Ali is he had such a great chin. That's why he's fucking shaking and shit now.
You see what the fuck he let George Foreman beat the shit? Listen, that's a different type of guy, though.
Yeah. The closest was Joe Louis, by the way, 28%. Joe Louis, arguably the greatest heavyweight of all time, 28%. Listen, that's close to Floyd, but that's amazing. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, but the bar is set very low. And I'm gonna tell you
why. In terms of what?
The bar is set low because the competition ain't fighting.
That's the next thing people say.
The competition isn't fighting.
Here's the thing. The next thing people say is the competition ain't fighting. Here's the thing. Floyd dictates the pace of his competition. Floyd's real problem and why he's not appreciated, in my personal opinion, is because he's that good. Not only is Floyd the greatest fighter of all time, I don't think there's anybody that's even in the realm of Floyd.
Nah.
I don't think Ali comes close.
Stop it.
Everybody says this. Everybody said that Joe Tessitore on ESPN said Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm sure you heard of Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah, but I never watched him.
Now, thank you for being fucking honest.
I've never watched
Thank you for being honest.
He was in the 40s.
Thank you for fucking being honest. You know why you didn't watch him? They didn't have fucking video of him. All these guys, there's these 50-year-old guys on ESPN, all of them. Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson was the best welterweight of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson was the best welterweight of all time. I go look up. I was like, how do these motherfuckers know he's the best welterweight of all time?
Never seen him.
Joe Tessitore, let's say he's 55. That means he was born in 1960. 1946 was when Sugar Ray Robinson was the welterweight champion of the world. That was his heyday. That was the best of his thing. There was no video footage, so you can't even look at the footage of him. So you're reading newspaper articles and going off of newspaper articles for how great somebody is?
I can only speak on what I've seen. Just from my naked eye.
But at least you admit it, dude.
I don't know nothing about no Sugar Ray Robinson.
But you hear people say it, right?
Only
all
Sugar
the time.
Ray I acknowledge is Leonard. I don't know. I don't know no goddamn Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay, I don't even know this Rocky Marciano guy. Only reason I know Rocky Marciano is because Coming to America. When they talked about him in the barbershop, okay? Technically, he's the greatest of all time then.
You could argue.
No, I won't. Because I've never seen him.
You've never seen him.
Okay. Only Rocky I acknowledge is Balboa.
Exactly.
But, okay. And none of them was fucking with Rocky Balboa, by the way.
Yes. All of them were fucking with Rocky Balboa.
But when I see Sugar Ray Leonard, I think welterweight Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat Floyd Mayweather. Tommy Hearns would have beat Floyd Mayweather.
Not even close.
Roberto Duran would have beat Floyd Mayweather.
Not even close.
And I just feel like...
But how can you say that?
You can't.
But my point is this. Everybody wants to talk about his opponents. And Floyd, because the one thing they do to discredit him is say, he's never fought anybody. Let me just give you a list of first...
You can't talk about this era. This era, he's the greatest of all time.
First ballot Hall of Famers that he's fought. These are first ballot Hall of Famers.
It don't even matter.
Jose Luis Castillo, Corrales, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Cotto, Marquez, Canelo, Hatton, Manny.
I like Canelo and I like Cotto. But to me, I'm going to be honest with you. When you're talking about Floyd, they're all bums. You can only talk about
Floyd. That's how great Floyd is.
I'm with you. Floyd is the best of this era.
Yeah.
He's undefeated, which automatically puts him in that class of the gods.
But here's the thing. Everybody wants to say that fighters were better back in the day. This just proves how much better Floyd is than all those fighters. All those fighters, Leonard, Hearns, Duran, all those guys, beat each other. They all lost to each other, which means that not one of them was any more dominant than the others.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
I feel like when...
Name of those guys. The Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, and Duran.
I personally feel like Leonard was better than all of them.
But Leonard lost.
Exactly. But on any given night, when you're fighting elite competition, because all those other guys are elite, on any given night when you're fighting somebody elite, you could lose. That's why Michael Jordan...
That's why Floyd is that much better. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. People don't realize how much better Floyd is in the competition. Athletes...
I think Mayweather's better than everybody.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Athletes only get better as time goes on.
I don't believe that.
You're telling me 40 years ago, the athletes were better in football, basketball, tennis, baseball than they are today?
I'm not going to go back 40, but from growing up in the 90s, the late 80s and the 90s, absolutely.
In what sports? There's
Everything.
no way. Basketball?
Absolutely.
Dude, you think Bill Russell would be able to hold his own against DeAndre
I'm not talking
Jordan,
about Bill Russell. I'm talking
Dwight
about,
Howard?
I didn't grow up with Bill Russell. I'm talking about Shaquille O'Neal, Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo. There aren't even any centers anymore.
Put it this way. Shaq, right? Shaq, who was the most dominant force in the NBA.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. At that time, would have people to defend him nowadays. Dwight Howard, DeAndre.
He used to make Dwight look stupid when he was playing for fucking Cleveland.
Absolutely. Nowadays, I think it would happen. I think there's more competition.
Dwight Howard's softer than Shaquille O'Neal.
Absolutely, yeah,
He's
sure.
not as big as Shaquille O'Neal.
But on a whole, athletes get better because of diet, different types of training exercises.
Dwight Howard go dizzy. Hakeem Olajuwon would literally have Dwight Howard in circles. The level of competition, not just in basketball, not just in sports. This is just me talking, Charlamagne. I feel like the bar is set so low for just talent across the board. You don't have to do the things that you had to do back in the day. Like, let's go into your field, comedy.
Yeah.
It was a point in time in America, to me, where there was just an abundance of great comedians at once. Just in the black world, you had Bernie Mac, you had Martin Lawrence.
Well, you grew up in the time of black comedy, man.
No, you grew up in the time where you actually had to really be hysterical. You had to be great, and your greatness was appreciated. Now you can just get by.
Like who? Who's getting by?
And what?
Comedy.
Who? I don't know.
I think it's the opposite. I think there were way more outlets back in the day for mediocre comedy, and now in order to shine
now social media.
Yeah, but now in order to shine through on that level, like let's name the famous.
We just had this discussion 2 weeks ago about Kevin Hart and Martin.
Yeah, but let's name the famous comics that are out right now. We did have that discussion, and I want to bring that up.
Everybody on the phone, you and Duvall said Martin, hands down.
Martin was more we were arguing who was more famous, Martin back in the day or Kevin Hart now.
Who's funnier?
Martin.
I think so too. I love Kev.
Sure.
But I just think that the level, and maybe it's because Kev doesn't have competition. But maybe competition makes you better. Maybe competition makes you rise to the occasion.
That's the idea of
when you got Floyd
capitalism.
When you got Floyd Mayweather saying, "It feels like work. I don't love it anymore." It's because it's no competition.
But that's how good Floyd is. Why do we take away the credit from Floyd when we should be giving it to him? If Floyd is that much better, Floyd's been a champion for the last 18 years, right? For the last 20 years, he's fought professionally. You're telling me he's fought all the best fighters in the world for the last 20 years.
What's out there. You can't knock him for fighting what's out there.
But my point is, in the last 20 years, it is preposterous that in the lower weight classes, where all the talent in boxing is now, that he hasn't fought anybody elite in 20 years? This is bullshit. This is what people say because they don't want to give Floyd credit.
No, I'm going to give Floyd credit.
Oscar was a bad motherfucker. People
he fought Oscar to the end of his career. That was Oscar's last fight.
Let me tell you this. People act... No, it wasn't Oscar's last fight.
That wasn't his last fight?
No, Pacquiao was. But people act like Oscar...
So that was his second to the last fight?
No, because Oscar fought once in between.
He did?
I believe he fought once in between.
So.
But look, point is this. People don't give Oscar the credit that Oscar deserves. Oscar was a bad... He talks all soft. He wears fucking girls' clothes and shit. This dude was a bad motherfucker back in the day. He wasn't Mayweather, but he was a bad motherfucker.
He wasn't even a level under Mayweather.
He was. Absolutely.
Nah.
He absolutely was. He was an elite boxer. One of the best. One of the best.
He was good in his time. I can't say elite. Amazing. Elite is a strong word.
Amazing in his time. Amazing.
Is Patrick Ewing considered elite? Never won a ring, but is he considered elite?
Top 50 players of all time.
Is Charles Barkley considered elite?
Yes.
These guys never won rings. Karl Malone. But you know why they never... And these guys...
But these guys are elite.
But these are guys that we know are visibly elite Hall of Famers. Sure. But there was just a guy of that era...
That was better than them. And that's who Floyd is.
Beyond.
But let's not take credit away from Floyd for how great he is. Like, Floyd is literally... If Floyd was worse at boxing... right? He would get more credit because there would be more competition. But he's so great at boxing that he annihilates everybody he fights that we all go, oh, I guess all his opponents weren't that good.
But that's the thing, too. It's not annihilation.
Annihilation. When you make Manny Pacquiao, who averages 80 punches a round, when you make him throw 14 to 16 punches a round, That is annihilation.
First of all, Pacquiao scared to death.
Because of Floyd. How are you scared of someone who don't even punch hard?
Don't even punch hard. That's my thing.
Because that's how good Floyd is.
You know what everybody kept saying at the fight? They was like, the announcers were like, why you just don't sell out and start swinging?
Because Floyd scares you.
How you talked about how back in the day, they would be willing to take a punch?
Not against Floyd.
Why? He don't even hit hard.
I'll tell you why. This is real shit. Floyd gets in your brain. I read this article that said that in order for Floyd to counterpunch, it takes 0.18 seconds, right? In order for your brain to respond to a punch coming at you, it takes 0.2 seconds. That means Floyd hits you before your brain lets you know he's about to hit you. Eventually, you just become like any animal that gets punished. It's negative reinforcement. Every time the dog takes a pee on the carpet and you smack the dog, now he starts going, I don't want to pee on the carpet. Throwing a punch is peeing on the carpet for that fucking dog. He does that to Manny. He did that to everybody, man.
It's disgusting. Like, I just don't understand how somebody can get into your brain that much to make you stop fighting your fucking fight.
Let me ask you this question.
Fight your fight. And I hate when why are you trying to be a technical boxer with Floyd?
No, that's what they look like.
Madonna, the first fight, is the closest I've seen somebody stand on their cause.
But Floyd let him do that.
Madonna's like, no, I don't know.
Floyd let him do because remember Floyd said, I'm going to stand there and box with him. I'm going to knock him out. Because for about 4 or 5 fights, Floyd would just stand in front of you, put his hands up, and then swing. Right? He was trying to have more action. And then Madonna gave him a close fight. And
Madonna
he was like,
nigga, I'm going to drink this tequila. I'm going to drink this Corona. I'm going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And I'm going out here and I'm swinging on this
Not even Mexican, but it's all good.
Madonna's
Not even close to Mexican.
Madonna's first fight, he was like, I'm going to swing on this motherfucker. Second fight, you trying to box with Floyd. Why?
Well, Floyd decides that pace. And Floyd decides what to happen.
I just don't understand how you let somebody get in your fucking head like that, man. Fight, man. But I still think the bar is lower. I mean, it's in music. The artists aren't as talented as they were back then. Athletes aren't as good as they were back then.
I disagree.
It's just not.
I disagree.
They're not.
Here's a question. Boxing. Okay. First statement is, I think a lot of people can't appreciate what Floyd does. And it's not necessarily you, because I know you're a boxing fan. You even watch the fights most people don't watch. But I think boxing, a lot of times, because of pay-per-view, has distanced itself from just the casual boxing fan, so that when they watch a fight like this and they don't see a knockout, they go, well, that's what you're supposed to see in boxing. It's knockouts. Whereas if you put it on regular TV more and actually seasoned casual fans on what to look for in a boxing match, similar to like a soccer game.
Yeah, like how they're doing on NBC now.
Now they're doing
the last fight with Thurman. Thurman was fucking Guerrero up.
Exactly.
Like, and it was a good fight.
But it wasn't all knockdowns. You saw boxing, you saw good counter-punching.
Yeah, but he knocked him down. See, this is my thing. I would appreciate Floyd. As dominant as he is, setting the pace, landing shots when he wants to, you clearly have the ability to at least knock a motherfucker down, or maybe you don't.
I don't think at this weight he does.
Okay, so for me, it's like, he's good, he's cool, he's great.
But Floyd could fight at 135, 140 easily. But if he did, we would all go, well, why don't you go up to 147? You afraid of going to 147?
I swear if Floyd would just knock people down once a fight.
But here's the thing.
I'd be happy.
But he can't knock people down because Floyd, by his nature, is a counterpuncher, right? He's so good at counterpunching, he makes you stop punching him. So how is he supposed to counter you and knock you down if you're afraid to punch him? Look at everybody who's come right at him. Ricky Hatton. What happened to Ricky Hatton? Who tried to abandon the whole, oh, I'm just going to box with Floyd. I'm going to actually go swing for fucking haymakers against Floyd. What happened to him?
You got dropped.
Knocked out. Yeah. Remember Marquez, when he fought Marquez? Marquez said, fuck it, I'm just going to start swinging. Gets dropped.
Yeah.
Anybody who just goes, fuck
Maybe
it.
Floyd don't have the power no more.
He don't have the power.
Yeah, he don't have
the power at 147. At 135, back in the day, Floyd was knocking motherfuckers out. Yeah. He dropped Corrales 5 times when they fought at like 130 that they fought. This dude had power at 135. So, but he's fighting at his natural weight.
I think that's what pisses people off. It pisses people off the fact that he's knocking nobody down. And I think, but Floyd has gotten to the age where Floyd is realizing, yo, I'm just here to get this money. I don't have to try hard. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers can't fuck with me.
They can't.
I'm going to go out here, I'm going to duck every punch, I'm going to make them miss, I'm going to get my points and keep it the fuck moving.
Floyd got too good. I think that's what happened. I think he got too good at counterpunching and being the boxer that he is. Because there was a time where in order for him to score points, he had to attack you. He had to come and bring the fight to you.
Yeah.
And then he got so good at counterpunching and measuring and finding ways to disarm you and take your different punches and weapons away that he didn't have to score points by putting himself at risk. And since his fight is risk averse, to some people it's not interesting. To you, to me, I watch and I go, oh my God, it's amazing that he can do all these things. But to the average fight fan, I totally understand why you don't find joy in it, because it takes a little bit of watching to appreciate it.
I just hate the fact that no competition has even stepped up. And what I don't want to happen is people to study Floyd and say, this is how I should fight. Because don't get me wrong, his defense, I don't even think you could fucking do that if you wanted to. If you tried to fucking do it, Floyd, that's his power. Dude, that's his mutant power. He's like Nightcrawler. Like, he's fucking all over the place. You couldn't do that if you wanted to. But I don't want people to get into the habit of, I'm a duck, get points. No, fight, man.
It's bad for the sport.
It's terrible for the sport.
Dude, that's why MMA is winning. It takes less knowledge. Yeah. It takes less knowledge of the sport to appreciate it. You just watch, you go, oh, that guy got knocked out. I like that. I'm going to watch that. It takes the same amount of knowledge as it takes to watch a fight on World Star to watch MMA.
But that's why I don't like when people say boxing is boring, because it's not boring.
It's not boring. You just don't know enough about it.
Watch the Canelo Kirkland fight this weekend.
Woo!
Okay? Watch a Triple G fight.
Woo!
Watch Keith Thurman motherfucking fight. Watch Sean Porter. Watch Crawford. Those motherfuckers bang.
Or learn a lot more about boxing and then appreciate what Floyd does. Because if you really understand boxing, like somebody who really understands baseball, and they see a dominant pitcher and nobody gets a hit off him, is it boring? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's exciting if you understand baseball and pitching.
Floyd's fights are exciting when you go back and watch them the second time.
And you see.
Because, let's be clear, it's a gift that he don't get hit. Like, this motherfucker really does not get touched.
Now, that being said, for $34,000, I've been very disappointed in this fight. If I ended up going to Vegas,
I'm talking to Lala this week.
Okay, go.
I'm talking to Lala. Well, this is out Thursday, maybe 2 days ago. And Lala put up the pictures of her, Carmelo, Kim, Kanye, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union watching the fight. So I go loud. I said, why would a bunch of rich motherfuckers as yourselves not just go to the fight? And she goes, because Melo didn't want to pay all that money for them tickets.
Good for Melo. Good for Melo. He got hats to buy.
She didn't hesitate. She was like, because Melo did not want to pay all those money for those tickets. And she goes, and you know what? After watching the fight, I'm glad we didn't. I'm like, so you mean to tell me clear multimillionaires on both sides? Yeah. Don't act. Lala been getting her own money from makeup to reality TV to books. Lala got millions too. Yeah. We know what Melo does. He gets millions. Yeah. They didn't even think about it, bro. They didn't even. For you broke motherfuckers was out there buying tickets for $1,500, $7,500 a pop, and she said, and they was gonna give us a good deal. He didn't even think about it. He was like, nah, we're not going to that shit. Fuck that.
Dude, those tickets were so expensive, Denzel couldn't get a shave.
Denzel couldn't afford a good outfit.
This motherfucker showed up like a divorced dad looking for his kid at soccer practice.
You know what it was? See, what happened was the last time Denzel went to a fight, the feds got on his ass. That was a fucking American.
No chinchilla.
He put on that goddamn fur coat, American
Gangster. Tell me that
wouldn't
be dope if he just showed up in a chinchilla. If he showed up in a fucking American Gangster outfit.
He's like, I'm dressing down.
God.
Listen, the moral of the story is Floyd Mayweather is great, but I still think the bar for talent all across the board is very low.
I disagree.
I just don't think shit is as good as it was.
You're blaming some of this on Welvin and A-Town.
That's got to do with it too. That's what y'all motherfuckers enjoy nowadays. Why should I try? Think about it.
Tell him what you said to me about the book you're reading when we walk in here.
Oh, I'm reading a new book. It's called
He comes in, he goes, dude, you got to read this book.
It's called I'm all into Toltec wisdom. It's called The Mastery of Love.
The Mastery of Love.
And it just talks about how you should love things, and you should replace your fear with love, and you should replace your hate with love. And I came up with my own conclusion. Like, as long as I acknowledge
you bullshit. Hold on. Before you say it, you go, you got to love people. And if you're not loving them, it's probably because of your own insecurities. They're going out there. No. Then he pauses for a second. He goes, but you know what? I figured out that if I just acknowledge that I hate somebody, then it's okay.
You got to know why. Like somebody said to me, well, in A-Town, I know why I don't like them. And I don't dislike them as people. I don't know them. Matter of fact, I'm not even knocking the hustler. I'm mad at the consumer for buying into that shit. And you wonder why the bar is so low. And then you wonder why the people you look to really entertain you aren't bringing it. Oh, man, I don't think Kevin Hart's that funny. Why should he have to be?
He's competing with them.
Look what the fuck he got to compete with. Why should he have to be? Okay? Kev goes out there and probably gives you a 7 because he wants to. Fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck I'm going to go all out for? There's no competition out here.
So you're blaming the mentally challenged for Kevin Hart's comedy specials?
Yes. I'm blaming the mentally challenged for consumers not being able to appreciate Kevin Hart's comedy specials. Because think about it. What did comedy always make us do growing up?
Laugh.
And not just laugh. What else?
Well, think, maybe?
Think.
Okay.
Think. I don't feel like going to hear Kevin Hart tell all these complicated jokes when I could just go online for 15 seconds. Got him. Why? Think about it.
Good morning to you. I love you.
Listen, I guarantee you. I go to Kevin Hart shows. For somebody like me, I would enjoy it and laugh at probably every joke. But you know when he'd probably get his biggest pop?
All right.
Forget that. Just in the middle of the joke, he'd be like, hey, what's up? You in the front row? You know D? D who? D's nuts! Got him! Everybody tweeting, yo, Kevin Hart just gave it up for Wevel! Kevin Hart just gave Wevel props! Here we go.
Wax in the building.
Hey, let's bring in our guest. Wax just bought in the it's Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Let's do this. Pay these bills real quick.
All right, I got that. Foursquare, baby, build it beautiful. Listen, we want to talk about Squarespace, all right? Oh, my dad said Foursquare. Squarespace, build it beautiful.
I thought you were talking about foreskin. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, man.
You getting fucking sponsored by uncircumcision?
That's what we do, man. We'll take any money anywhere. You know the service that made BrilliantIdiots.com your favorite website for Brilliant Idiots merch, videos, etc. You would think building a website would be past our capacity. I honestly thought it was, but nope. Squarespace helped us make it happen, along with Matt Raz. Building a website can be tough, and even if you do know your way around coding, creating something that looks good and works well at the same time is a consuming affair, all right? Whether it's for a business site, a portfolio, a restaurant, or whatever else in this day and age, you probably need one anyway. Well, lucky for us, Squarespace makes it easy to build beautiful websites without breaking a sweat. Did you know that, Charlamagne?
I did not know. I mean, you shouldn't be sweating when you're building a website. So.
Bro, these things are difficult, man.
Listen, I know you can't beat the ease and simplicity of Squarespace. Squarespace gives you 24/7 online support and a beautiful website for only $8 a month. You can even get a free domain if you buy Squarespace for the year. So what are you waiting for? Start a trial with no credit card required and start building your website today. When you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure to use the offer code IDIOTS to get 10% off your first purchase and to show your support for Brilliant Idiots. We thank Squarespace for their support of Brilliant Idiots.
Yo, do it. Make sure you do that, all right? Idiots, that's the code. 10% off your purchase, all right? Make it happen.
Now, listen, we got a homie that just walked in. She needs some relationship advice.
Hi, everyone.
Her name is Tiffany Lou. Now, let the record show, Andrew, for whatever reason, thinks Tiffany is slow.
I didn't say she's slow.
You said she was like A-Town.
No, I said Welvin.
Welvin.
I said she had a little Welvin in her.
You know who A-Town and Welvin are?
I have no clue who that
Thank
is.
God. Woo!
Wait, you don't know who they are?
No.
You know the got him. You know that kid?
Oh, okay,
And his teeth go straight.
Do you think I'm like him?
I think you got a little Welvin
you know what
in
it
you.
is? You know what it is?
Go.
It's because when I first did Guy Code, can I talk about that?
Yes,
it's because, I was 21, so I was new to everything. So I was taking everything in. So when you saw me on the clips.
I just saw your clips on Guy Code. That's what I'm judging you
You
by.
saw my clips on Guy Code, but I had good moments. But I think they wanted to leave the comedic side to the guys. So when they captured me and aired whatever they wanted to use, it was just me toned down.
So blaming,
that's in my little head, but that's.
So you're blaming your Welvinism on editing.
Maybe.
I think Tiffany's interested. Me and Tiffany have talked.
But you did not say.
But I love everyone at Guy Code.
You did not say smart just now.
Smart. I think she is smart.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now listen. Question.
Yes.
Tiffany.
Yes.
You and Charlamagne know each other for how long now?
Maybe 2 years.
2 years
Yeah.
from the beginning of Guy Code,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Now, at one point in time, was Charlamagne tried to bring you under the PPM banner?
The PPM banner?
Yeah, the PPM banner.
What is the PPM banner?
Well, Charlamagne, what is the PPM banner?
Power pussy.
Proper pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you briefly spoke to me about that.
And what happened? Did you do not?
I don't know.
I'm consistent with my bullshit. So, okay,
PPM shit has been around for 3
PPM
years.
shit is real, okay? I see potential in certain people, and I don't want them mismanaging their pussies. How? What's wrong with that?
Yes.
To protect and provide.
That's it. Where's your little big butt friend?
She's coming in right now.
Yeah, she's
Does she want a
coming in.
drink? It's Cinco de
Yeah,
Mayo.
she needs a shot.
We're recording this on Cinco
Is it
de
Cinco
Mayo.
de Mayo today?
Yes, it
is.
is.
I had no clue.
I
Okay.
have.
So what happened at this meeting when you guys were he brought to you the
I don't
idea
even
of
remember when
proper
I told
pussy
her. I
management?
don't remember when I talked to her about PPM, but I did talk to her about PPM.
And then what happened? You said no? You
Come
said
on,
I don't
Selena.
I
like
mean, we
it?
briefly we had lunch and
Come on in.
Come on in.
Share the seat with her. You guys could share
hi
that.
Stella.
I was trying to teach Tiffany how to
Squeeze
get
in
this
with
money.
the sister.
Okay?
Okay.
I wanted
Yeah.
Tiffany to get this bread.
Oh, Stella. I didn't know Stella had a butt. You were like
God,
13
dang
years
it.
old.
The Dominican.
When you
in
were
her.
sitting down, you look a good 13 years old.
Okay.
Then you stand up and it's like, all right, you're legal.
Listen, I was trying
I
to
was
teach Tiffany how to get this
Dominican
money,
ass,
okay?
Okay, and then what
He
happened?
was.
Because you know why? Because once again, the bar has been set very low. So when you see these girls on Instagram that don't look half as good as Tiffany does, and they're making
Thank
all
you.
of this money off wallpaper and merchandise.
They got catchphrases. You don't have a catchphrase. You need a got him.
I know. Can you guys help me out right now?
I
Let's
saw
think
you
of
on
a good
Instagram
catchphrase.
singing. You just was screaming. What the fuck? Let me
Oh,
pull
which
this
one?
shit
I
up.
have like
I didn't know what the
10
fuck.
of
I said,
them.
you know what? Maybe it's something to this shit. I
when
said, maybe it's something to this shit show.
Oh, that was I was channeling my inner Latina side.
Hold on.
Somewhere deep down, I'm a Latino woman.
So what are you, Tiff? You're Asian, right?
Yeah, I'm Asian.
What kind?
My mom is Taiwanese and my dad's Vietnamese and Thai.
Taiwanese, Vietnamese, and Thai.
Yes.
Okay, and do they get along culturally speaking?
To be honest, maybe on the low, no.
So who thinks they're better than who?
I think Chinese people think they're better than Vietnamese people.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's the stereotype.
This day, I'm
Yeah,
not saying
yeah,
this is your
yeah,
family,
yeah.
but this is common.
Yes.
Like your friend Stella is Dominican, right?
Yes, I
And who's better, Dominicans or Puerto Ricans?
we're equal.
Bullshit.
Yes, girl, that is the winning
She's
answer.
winking.
Put
She's
your lips on the
winking
mic,
while
Stella.
she says that.
We're equal.
Yeah, you got to speak closer to the
Yeah,
mic.
put your lips on the mic.
No. I don't know whose lips been on the.
And if
that
you're
mic.
wondering, yes, she is from Washington Heights.
Charlemagne goes, oh, you're Dominican. You're from the Bronx. She goes, no, you're not. He goes, yeah, you are. What the fuck is that?
This
mean?
is Tiffany Lou.
Is this me singing?
Oh, hold on.
Oh gosh.
Fail.
Oh, no, that ain't it. Hold on, let me find this motherfucker.
What
Oh,
is
here
it?
it goes. This is right here. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I said, you know what? Shows might be right.
Hey, man.
It was beautiful. Listen, I was having a moment. Can I
Your phone
live?
stops
Can I
you.
live?
Your phone was like,
And
stop
that's you in
singing
the
now.
background, Stella. Now that I
That's
look.
still in the background getting
Hold
her
on.
makeup done.
Why were you yelling like that?
I was singing.
Singing
About what?
about dancing.
I was feeling happy, and I was channeling my inner Latina, and that's what I wanted to sing.
Well, tell us. Okay.
What about
That's
this
like my
guy?
only
What
Spanish
guy
word I
has he
know.
singing?
Say you
What's
got- I'm pouring everybody a drink for Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
So tell us
Thank
about
you.
this guy, Tiff, as I pour.
Okay, so I have guy problems
Talk
like
to me.
every other girl in the world. I was talking to this guy on and off for 4 years.
Oh, my God.
And at the end of the day, he's not ready to commit. But it just doesn't make sense because
How old is he?
28, he just turned 28.
Okay.
And that's my question too. Like, I feel like nowadays guys aren't really ready to commit. You rarely hear people talking about how they're in a relationship.
We don't have a fear of commitment. We have a fear of breaking up.
So listen,
Really?
he's
Yeah.
4 years old. I mean, y'all been together 4 years.
Talking on and
He's
off for
4
4
years
years.
old.
And you know,
What is talking on and off? You guys are fucking?
we talked every day.
You guys have sex?
Of course
We
they fuck.
have, yeah.
Okay.
But he claims that he cares about me. Oh gosh. I can't focus now because that song is
Go
stuck
ahead,
in my
go ahead.
head.
Y'all
Go
been
back,
together
go
4
back.
years.
We've been talking on and off for 4 years. You know, he would take me out to dinner, to the movies. We talked every day. We never went a day without talking. And I don't get it. If you're not ready to commit, why would you do those things? You know?
That pussy kind of pretty good.
Hold on.
I
hold
don't
on.
know. Well, 'cause to me, let's be honest, the sex was kind of whack.
You thought the sex
For
was
4
whack.
years?
Yes, but I was so in love with him that I made it work.
You just saying that now because he don't want to be with you no more. Stop it. That's hurt. Hurt people, Tiff.
Do you think it's possible that he doesn't want to be with you because of that?
Did that video have anything?
All right, hold on. Can we take this shot really quick?
Okay, let's go.
Cheers. You're not drinking?
Oh,
What
pour
do
me
I
one. I'll
handle?
take one.
Oh
with
shit,
everybody.
Schultz.
Schulte's in the building,
Oh,
baby.
gosh. You said this Patron is 50 years old.
500.
500. What?
Wait, 500 years old.
Oh my god, I need a chaser.
Oh shit, somebody get her a chaser.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're leaving? Yeah. Why?
Where are you going, Stella?
Stella,
Sit down.
your ass down,
Relax.
Stella. You ain't got
Stay
nowhere to
here.
be.
You don't got nowhere to go,
Stella,
Sit
chill.
your big Dominican
Cinco
booty
de
down.
Playing
Maya.
pool outside.
You're not playing no
Yes,
pool.
Oh,
Sit
yeah,
down.
we're having a deep conversation out
You up?
there.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna give.
Cheers,
Tiff,
guys. I'll take the shot.
Cheers. Take
I'm
care.
gonna give Tiff my advice about this.
All right.
Yes.
After 4 years, a guy doesn't want to commit. The reason he doesn't want to commit is why buy the cow when I'm getting the milk for free? And if you tell me, hey, I'm not going to fuck you anymore if you don't make a commitment, guess what that guy's going to do? He's
Find
going to go
another
start
girl.
another 4-year relationship with another girl
But-
that's not going to ask him to commit.
You know what's crazy is that I've tried ending it with him at least 3 times, and every time I cut him off, he always finds a way to reach out to me. Like I can block him on all of my social medias, and he'll email me or find some type of way to contact me.
What's his race?
He's white.
He's white.
Yeah.
You need a black guy. Let him go for a minute. Date black.
Yeah, because they commit.
At this point, I feel like all guys are the same. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So if you're going to have a fuck up,
gosh.
go with my race. You know?
You're just going to give up the pussy.
If you're gonna give up the pussy, give
Get
it
a
to
big dick.
Yeah, give it
Honestly, my real question is, what age are guys ready?
It's not age. It's fear of breaking up. I promise you. There was a girl once that I had such a big fear of breaking up. I had a girlfriend once. I had such a big fear of breaking up. I remember I was driving.
Neither one of y'all drink your shots, by the way.
I did.
No, she
I have
did.
to, hold on, let me. Hold
Can we
on.
get some, is there any juice around here? Anything, Samir?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, here, take some of mine.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll split it with you. I'm a baby.
You're a lightweight.
Lightweight.
Hold on, we gotta get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Cinco goddamn de Mayo, motherfuckers.
Oh my.
Okay, so
Get Tiffany a chaser.
there's
you're
this
from the
girl
vending
once
machine.
that I was dating. I was with her, and I wanted to
Isn't it
break
soda?
up, but I didn't
You
have the
want soda,
fucking
Tiff?
balls to do it.
Sure.
Soda works,
Yeah, soda's cool.
and I was like, I was just a pussy when it comes to breaking up because I don't want to hurt this girl's feelings. And I remember once I was driving to a gig, and I literally was on this bridge, and I said, if I just drive off the bridge,
What the fuck?
I don't have to break up with her. That's how crazy. Like in my head, I was like, that solves all the problems. Now I'm not going to kill each other, but myself ever. I would never do that. But I was like, oh, that's how far I was willing to think to go to avoid breaking up. So when it comes to committing for guys, at least for me, my fear is never, I got to be around this girl. It's what about when I don't want to be with her anymore? How do I? Honestly, I think that's. Oh fuck. I think that's what a lot of times when like guys, like husbands kill their wives and shit.
Yeah.
I think they do it because it's easier.
I mean, do you agree?
No.
Because like,
I've never gone to
they don't want to hurt the wife. They go to the wife. They're like, listen, I don't think I want to be with you anymore. And then she starts crying. They're like, bang, 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 and they just
Tiff,
kill her. And then
Tiff,
they don't.
Tiff,
Yes.
Are you see why I tell you to date black guys now? White guys
Yes.
are motherfucking crazy.
They're
We're crazy.
psychotic.
Like,
Andrew,
we're
what's your
crazy.
sign?
My sign, guess. It's usually pretty obvious.
You're a Gemini?
Nope.
Leo?
Scorpio.
Okay, yeah, you guys are crazy.
Yep. We're a
Listen.
little crazy.
There's never been a point in my life where I wanted to leave somebody so bad that I was going to kill him.
No,
you just leave.
yourself.
I'm not going to kill myself. I'm
I
not going to
mean-
kill you. Just walk away.
Have you guys
I
ever
had-
done this to a girl where you guys just continue this long ass?
Cycle?
Yeah.
Yes.
But what's the point? It's like you said, if they can find other girls
Yeah.
to get it from, then what's the point to even keep this girl around?
Because the pussy's good, but the personality doesn't work. Doesn't mean that you have a bad personality. It means that the personality doesn't work with that
Let
person.
me tell you something. Men are hoarders.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is we really don't want to throw any girl away. If it was up to us,
gosh.
we would collect all our girls all the time. I keep all my girls in the closet. I've dealt with a lot of great girls.
Really?
And I got my wife. I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? That's my main sugar stain. You know what I'm saying? But I can
Qualification.
But we come from harems. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We come from having 5 and 6 wives. We don't like to throw shit away. Guys do not like to throw shit away. I got old
gosh.
basketball cards, old comic books. I don't really want to let you go. But if you
Okay.
keep making this shit complicated, asking about this commitment thing, I have no choice but to leave you.
But you gotta ask for commitment.
You got to ask for commitment.
I did like 20
because
times.
your value is in commitment.
Why would you want
Yeah.
commitment? Though you're 23.
I'm a relationship kind of girl. Like I like.
Every girl is.
Well, not all.
If a girl
Not
says she
all.
isn't, it's because she doesn't think she can be in one. Why would you want to share your dick? You don't have to You don't have to share dick. You have the vagina. You just
Can I
gotta
ask
leverage
something?
the vagina.
Would you
Yeah.
say every guy cheats?
Absolutely. No, listen. Absolutely.
Definitely not.
Now I only know two men personally in my life
that are loyal.
Loyal.
See,
This guy Andrew Schultz
And Jesus Christ.
No, Paul Ritchie.
Paul Ritchie.
MTV2's Paul Ritchie, the head honcho over there at MTV2.
He's
You know what's
faithful.
fucked
See, I
up?
need a man like that.
You know other men at MTV2 that you have not shouted them out right now. That's a little uncomfortable.
I don't know them. I don't know.
D Block, Darren Byrne.
You're right.
I mean, I love
D-Block,
Darren.
don't. Yeah, but I
Darren's
don't.
a
I
homie.
mean, I've had these convos with you and Paul. We've had these convos about, not cheating, and they inspire me. I'm like, wow, do I think it's realistic? Yeah, but it takes a very strong man to not want all this pussy, dog.
Oh, wanting it is not the
A
it's
strong,
acting
good
on
man.
it. Wanting it and acting on it are different things. You don't stop wanting
Chris
pussy.
Rock said it the best, man. A man is only as faithful as his options. And if a man isn't cheating, he just it's not a better option that's worth it.
See,
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. J-Lo throws some pussy your way. Like, baby.
I might pull what was Melanie's ex-boyfriend? What was
Ryan
I might pull a Ryan Guzman. I might pull a Ryan. Peace, Melanie. Upgrade the Latina.
Stop it. Melanie is a beautiful woman. I don't think J-Lo.
Sure, J-Lo better.
J-Lo's better
worth
than 90,
hundreds of millions.
Yeah, J-Lo's better than 98% of America.
Exactly.
The other 2% are Beyonce and Oprah by default
Ryan
because of her
walked
money.
into that room with Melanie signing her posters. Like, listen, I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you, girl. Oh,
But wouldn't you understand J-Lo, Tiff?
Yes.
Yes.
You would understand
110%.
if a guy cheated on you for J-Lo.
I wouldn't get mad.
There you go.
Really?
That's
I
real
wouldn't.
shit.
Explain that to me.
She's a strong, beautiful woman. I feel like at least he's not leaving me for a thought. Like if it was like a stripper,
What if he didn't
there's
wanna
nothing wrong with
leave
being a
you?
stripper. But if it was like for like some girl that I don't know, wasn't
Anybody
really doing
could
anything
get.
with her life.
Sure.
But J-Lo's like the
But
ultimate.
okay, but would you stay with him? What if he was like? What if he said this? He said,
No, if he's still with J-Lo,
no,
and
he's not with J-Lo. He just hit it once, and he came back, and he felt so bad he had to tell you. But he said this. He's like,
time
listen, I haven't showered yet. You could still smell her.
ew, no, that's nasty.
You wouldn't want to share a little J-Lo juice?
Why would you break up with a man that J-Lo wanted?
I don't.
What are you?
Yeah, no. Okay, no. Okay, fine. I take that back. Did I say that I would break up with him?
Yes.
Okay, no, I wouldn't. I take that back.
J-Lo wanted him.
J-Lo's my idol. Like,
You got a guy that J-Lo wants.
I wish you would break up with me after I fucked J-Lo. I be feeling
Because you know
myself
where I
so
could
much.
go?
What?
J-Lo.
I'd
That's
be
where I could go.
No, listen. You know how much confidence you would have? Even if I fuck J-Lo one time,
Oh, forget
Tiffany breaks up with me, I think I can fuck any girl in the
Anybody.
world. Confidence
Anybody.
through the roof.
I'm DMing anybody right
Oh
there.
my
Everybody.
gosh.
Everybody. So what's up with this guy? You gonna fuck him?
No, I
Again?
cut him off.
But he's gonna come back into your life.
And no, but I'm officially done.
But you said this before.
What made
No,
you
but
say
I'm
that?
officially done.
What makes you say you're officially done?
Because I'm gonna sound like a little kid right now, but like throughout the 4 years, every time I've tried to end it with him, I've been really respectful, passive aggressive, and this time like I really went off. I cursed him out and I was like, I'm done. Because I don't know, like, on social media you see them following other hoochie mamas and you're just like, obviously you're unbothered by me not talking to you anymore. So in that case, you're done.
Right.
But if he came back to you and he said, "Listen, we have a connection. I was being immature. You know what I mean? You're the best I've ever been with, and I want to be with you and I want to grow with you." Do you think you could accept that?
I mean, talk is cheap, so he would have to show me through his actions.
That makes
Because that's all it's been,
But
talking.
To
like,
me, I see that as you willing to forgive him. The fact that you even said that, I think you like this guy.
Now I'm with you though, guys.
I'm in love with him.
You are.
Still in love with
I'm
him?
still in love with him, but I'm
Little dick,
trying
though.
to get over him.
Little
It
dick.
wasn't little. It was, you know what it was?
What?
He was too muscular. So like when we were trying to have sex, like it's like I felt like a dead fish, like trying to flop around, because like his
He
muscles
be
would
throwing
like.
you around and shit?
No, he wouldn't throw me around. Like I would just get pinned down. I'm a tiny girl.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what the fuck?
So
like
why
I can't
wouldn't
even-
you get on top?
I mean, I did, but it's I don't know. I like to do
What's
everything.
this
like,
motherfucker's Instagram, man?
I'm not gonna give you his Instagram.
What?
We gotta go.
I'm not that evil.
That shit
I
pissed
could
me
be.
off
I
just
should
now. I'm in
be.
the gym 3-4 times a week
Nothing.
for nothing.
To make girls dead fish.
It's too
It's
muscular.
hard when you're like you can't. I can't work it.
Are you describing
like I
rape
can't? I don't
right
feel
now?
sexy. Like
Was he your first?
no, he wasn't my
What's
first.
your body count, Tiff? I want to give you a good analysis. What's the word? Diagnosis.
Body like how many guys have I had sex with? Oh gosh.
You're 23.
Yeah.
23 years old.
Didn't you guys have this topic
How
on?
old did you
You
start?
like subtract like half.
What age did you start fucking?
16.
16.
I was a late
23,
bloomer.
16,
That's not
17.
late.
Really? Well,
That's what's.
to me that's late because
That's
most people are
7
having
years.
sex at like 14, 15.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it sounds young, but that's the age.
I had sex when I was 16.
It was
Okay.
America. You started fucking at that age in America.
Yes.
You was born here, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Why did you take so long to answer? Like you weren't sure. You were looking at him like we are in
No, she was
America.
gonna be like,
right?
does he know about all the out of town dick outside?
It was hard to understand what he was saying.
Out
Like,
of
wait, let me
abroad
get
dick?
this in.
I got a passport. I mean,
Somebody got to make
I
these
was
billion
born in
babies in
DC.
China.
so 16. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just guess. 16, 23. I'm gonna say 8.
I'm gonna say 20.
Okay, yeah, 8.
I'm gonna say 22.
Around 8.
I'm gonna say 22 guys.
You guys are trying to expose my slutty ways.
You're not a slut.
Are you
You're
kidding
not
me?
a slut.
Okay, let's just say
First
2
of all,
hands. All right,
Let's
2
say
hands.
this.
Sexual
First of
freedom.
all, if you have nice feet, you can't be a slut.
I do have nice feet.
I believe in sexual freedom.
Let's say
Oh hell no. Okay,
all the toes, all the toenails.
yes.
Ooh, okay.
And they match my fingers.
Let's see them. Take off the.
Oh
the
no,
boot.
no. Mm-mm.
Listen, I believe in sexual freedom. I will never judge anybody for the number of people that they have sex with, especially when you're young. You're young. You actually got until 30 to hoe out. You got to go through your whole phase
gosh.
until 30.
It's not even hoe. You got to experience because
Well, no, I use
how
that-
are you going to bring? Because there's these girls that have only had sex with like 1, 2 guys, 4 guys, something like that. How do you know that any of those guys were any good at fucking?
Yes.
Now you're going to bring your no sex move having ass
Yeah.
into a lifelong relationship. That's selfish, if you ask me.
I don't want the term hoe to deter you.
Okay.
I just use that term because that's how you
No.
describe it. You go through your whole phase. That's how I know you really love this guy.
Yes.
Because if you fucked double digits, but you're in love with this dude for the
Which
past
is
4
nothing.
years.
Double digits.
No,
is
for
nothing.
16 to 23,
That's nothing.
a beautiful girl like this,
Thank you.
where you think she should be at?
Nothing. I think she'd be a good 64, 70.
Oh.
Oh my god.
At least.
I'm sure I know girls that have hit that number.
Have they all been white?
When I was in
No.
college, there was a girl
I mean,
who
they all
fucked
types.
50 guys the freshman year.
You?
50 guys. I was like 28.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of... I didn't fuck 50 guys. The girl fucked 50 guys. What'd you think I said?
Oh, I thought you were talking about you.
No, this
No,
girl
no.
fuctle 50 guys in the dorm or something
Getting a
like
little
that.
Welvinish.
Who? Yeah. That Welvin acting up.
Yeah,
That Welvin acting up.
No. Don't you say.
Is it the Patron? I don't know.
It's the Patron.
Okay. 10 guys. Is it 10?
Yeah, secretly
Is it
love
10 or
it.
more than 10?
It's more than 10.
No, less.
So 8,
No,
9.
it's 2 hands. You already said
Oh,
it.
two
fuck.
hands.
Yeah,
Just be
2
honest.
hands.
Just be honest.
Oh
How
my
many? How many? Be
We
honest.
can't give you a
I
proper
think she's at a
diagnosis.
good 19.
What about you guys? Tell
I'm
me
at a
how
good.
many
I think
girls.
you're at a good
man.
19.
All right, let me tell you something. First of all,
Yeah.
you have not lived your life. If you can remember how many people
I'm not being serious, by the way.
you have not lived your life. If you can remember how many people you've had sex with.
You said.
You have not lived. Stop being distracted.
He's
Stop it.
distracting
Stop
me.
it.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
sorry.
You have not lived your life. If
Yes.
you can remember how many people
You're
you've had
right.
sex with.
Because I told I'm a relationship kind of girl. So I'm not going to.
So you've been in 10 relationships?
No, but dating where I thought it was going to become something serious. Because I date guys that are older than me.
How
Yeah.
old?
So maybe like late 20s, early 30s.
So they've all read the Steve Harvey book, so they all know that if I give you a title, then you'll give me some pussy. 'Cause that's what Steve Harvey said. He said, "Don't give."
But this guy's not giving her a title.
Yes, he did. At one point,
He's
y'all
not
were
giving me
boyfriend
a
and
title.
girlfriend.
No, he's
No,
not.
he
He's
never
not
gave
coming
me
Oh,
a
in.
y'all
title.
been fucking for 4 years straight?
Yeah.
Not 4 years straight.
Unprotected?
No, always condom.
You've never used no condom with
No,
this guy?
always condom.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How is that
But then in my head, I'm like,
You think the pussy's whack?
Pussy's whack.
unless
I'm
he's
sorry, Tiff. I'm gonna talk about you like you're not here.
unless he's getting it from someone else without.
Hold on. No, he's saying that he thinks that your pussy's whack because you're having sex without a condom and this guy's willing to do it. No, with a condom.
Yeah, man. Jay-Z got a line in a rap song, and Jay-Z said, "Stop it." Jay-Z got a line in a rap song when he says, "I'm kind of hoping the condom break to have a reason to go raw." Because just how fly the girl was to him. Yes. If this guy's never tried to have sex with you without a condom,
but you know what? But you know what it is though. Because like he has his own business,
Really?
and he's I would say he's pretty somewhat successful.
He's a personal trainer?
No.
What does he do?
I'm not going to tell you.
There's a lot of people who do what he does.
He has his own company.
He must
what
be
kind
somebody.
of company?
Is he somebody?
What kind of company?
Something in sports.
He's a sports
That's all I'll
agent.
say. No, he's not.
Okay.
But you just made me forget what I was about to say.
You said he's popular.
Yeah, so that's probably why that's in my head. I'm thinking maybe that's why he doesn't want to use a condom, because from what he's told me about his dad, like his dad just
hold on. He's got a Fortune 500 company. He doesn't want to use condoms.
He doesn't want to get me pregnant. That's what it is. He doesn't have any baby mama drama. That's what it is.
Are you on birth control?
No, I'm not.
Oh shit.
Because I always use protection, and I don't know. I haven't met anyone that I'm in love with to get on birth control.
So you've never been on birth control?
In high school. That was with my high school sweetheart.
Wait, did you go to school in New York?
No.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you go to school?
I was in Maryland.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Baltimore?
I think it's the whole situation. Look at Andrew. Look, Andrew's laughing because he thinks I'm dumb. You guys are evil.
Chill out. Let her answer the question. Tiffany is not dumb. I keep telling you that. Stop it.
I know. My bad.
Tiffany, what do you think about Baltimore?
I mean,
Stop it, man. Let her talk. Tiffany, what do you think about Baltimore?
I think the situation is really sad, and I don't think all cops are evil, but I do believe that there are cops that don't do exactly what they're supposed to do, and I feel like, not a lot of these cops, well, most cops, they have their egos and they have a power trip and they think they can take advantage of people, and that's exactly what happened in Baltimore, and I think that the cops involved should definitely go to jail.
Oh, they all got charged?
Yeah.
Now, do you believe in yellow privilege?
Yellow privilege?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like, because you're Asian, right?
Yeah.
Asians have a yellow privilege, they say.
Yeah.
Which is?
It's like they're just,
everyone thinks that they're so
smart. Like, they just automatically get profiled as being smart.
Whoa, what if the reason that I think that you're dumb is because my expectation for Asians is super genius?
That's probably what it is.
What if you were a white girl? I'd think that you're just really a regular smart white
Amazing.
girl. But
Are you telling her to dye her hair blonde and get blue eyes?
I used to be blonde.
Since you're Asian, maybe I'm like, why aren't you like a doctor or some shit? You know what I mean? Or like an
I actually went to school
engineer.
to become a psychologist.
Really?
Me too.
For a year,
too.
but then
For a week.
I stopped.
Why'd you stop?
Bailando.
Bailando!
Exactly. That was my calling.
I can see that, though. You have a spirit about you that is easy to talk to.
Yes.
And you just give us like this blank stare as I'm talking, so it doesn't make me feel like you're judging me.
I mean, I try not to be judgmental because, I'm not perfect either. So.
You fucked 10 guys and
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong
exactly.
with that.
In 7 years.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh God, I think we wish that.
Nothing wrong with that. Why is there is such thing as pretty girl privilege, meaning that pretty girls aren't required to do much. And what Andrew said is absolutely true. He looks at you, you're an Asian, so he thinks you're going to be smart, but you're pretty. So he probably doesn't have any expectation for you to be smart. Do you see that a lot?
Yeah, I when I meet a lot of people, I can tell they have this idea of what I'm gonna be like, but once I open my mouth, I feel like they get a better understanding of who I am. Cause I also get shy easily. Like when I was younger, like my teachers thought I didn't speak English. That's how shy I was.
Really?
Yeah, they had to put me in a special class. But, they had to put me. I know. I was so shy. Like they thought I didn't speak English.
Really?
But yeah.
Did you speak English?
Yeah, I did.
Wait a minute, were you born
I was born here. I was born in D.C., but I was just so shy.
Right.
Like I used to hate speaking, like in front of the class. Like my voice used to shake and everything.
They don't just put you in these classes, Tiff. You had to take a test.
No.
Yes.
It was ESOL. You know what ESOL is?
What's that?
No, what is
ESL.
that?
ESOL.
That's the test?
I don't know what. No.
No, you know what
honestly,
ESOL is? What is it?
ESOL?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but it was like people like it was mostly like Hispanics that could barely speak English.
English
like,
second language. ESL. ESL. English second language.
I guess.
So hold on, let me get this straight. Were you retarded, or you just couldn't?
I was just so shy. I guess when the teacher would talk to me, I would just look at her.
But that happens, I think, a lot in class. Is that people feel uncomfortable, especially speaking in front of people. That's a big fear. So I don't think that's a weird thing.
That was my.
And then accompany that with the fact that this teacher is kind of judging you for being foreign and assumes that you don't speak English like people are foreign.
Yes.
This happens. Now, at some point in time, when you're in this class with all kids wearing helmets, you should have probably spoken up and said, "Hey, I got this English shit down."
They would pull me out of class and we would just play games in that class and they would give us candy and I'm like, okay, yes.
Oh, you were retarded. No, Tiffany.
I was like, yeah.
Welvin.
I was on to something.
Show us
I'm on to something.
Tiff, you said they used to give you candy.
Take it down.
I didn't care. I was getting free candy. I didn't care. I was like, okay.
So how long were you in this class, Tiff? After she sips her Patron?
Like a few months. But they spoke to my mom and they were like,
She's playing stupid.
We have to put your daughter in this class. And my mom was like, why? And they're like, she doesn't speak English. My mom was like, English is the only language we speak at home.
Do you think it was weird when they were calling your mom was speaking perfect English, but they were like, how the hell is this?
I don't know. You know how ignorant people can be. Like,
that's true. You were judged for being Asian.
Did your parents spank you for that?
No, my parents what?
Spank you.
No.
Why are you going to school acting like you can't speak English?
No, she did not. My mom's not like a stereotype Asian mom. She's actually like a cool mom.
What are the stereotypes of Asian mom? Because I hear that. I hear Asian moms fuck their kids.
They're very strict. They want you to become a doctor, lawyer.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why Asians are so successful. They have strict parents. Think about it. The success rate in Asian households is the Asians make the most money per household of any race in America. Did you know that? They're the most successful financially of all the races in America. That has something to do with the pressure in the household and for success and wanting to do well. I mean, it has to have a little bit.
But, I do have some friends that, have went to NYU, then Columbia, Asian strict parents. They still don't know what they want to do with their career.
That's normal.
It's not up to them. It's up to their mom. Okay? Stop acting like you have a choice.
Still, they're not happy.
What do you think of Fresh Off the Boat?
I love that show. I feel like I can relate to it.
Okay. So it's not stereotypical to you?
No, it's not.
Because I don't know the stereotypes of Asians. So when I watch it, I just think it's entertaining. But then I hear Eddie Hong say shit like, oh, it's
what do you think about Eddie Wong?
I love him.
Well, let her finish. What do you think about the show? Go ahead.
I love the show. I think it's hilarious. They're definitely representing the Asians in the entertainment industry.
Gotcha.
The show, of course, they're gonna kind of add extra stereotype, maybe a little stereotype stuff to get more audiences but I think overall I can relate to it. Growing up in a non-Asian community and just trying to fit in.
Got you.
I can relate to it.
No,
you want to hear a crazy story about that I just heard yesterday?
Go ahead.
So, the person who originally wrote, I don't want to fuck this up, but I was speaking to this buddy yesterday, and he said the person who originally wrote the story for Fresh Off the Boat, right, was this Persian girl in LA, writer, right, who wrote about her family's experience coming from Iran and living in America. And ABC wanted to do that story, but they had already optioned Eddie's book. Right. So they're like, is there a way that we can take this pilot, this thing that you've created, and just adopt it to Eddie's book? Mm-hmm. So it turns out it wasn't even like, yo, we love this book, let's make it happen. It's, this book can work for this story that we really love from this Persian chick.
Yikes.
Really?
Yeah, I just found that out yesterday. I was like, oh, shit.
I didn't know that. I mean, because Eddie's like my personal friend, so I had...
One thing about the Asians in New York, they all stick together.
We have to.
In New York. Everywhere.
Okay, we have to, though. We have to.
Because every Asian I know knows Eddie Hong. That's how you pronounce it, right, Hong?
I say Wong.
Wong.
Yeah.
Eddie got that pussy?
No.
I'm a DM him and ask him.
Yeah, ask him. Go ahead. No.
Have you tried?
No.
Eddie probably don't even like Asians.
I don't think...
He's the most proud Asian who dates a white girl.
He's so cool, though. Yeah. I see him as family.
Now, what were some of the stereotypes growing up as an Asian? Because, for me, automatically, if I had an Asian girl living in my hood, first thing I'd be thinking is sucky $5.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of guys
who really thought that?
I did. I honestly did.
God, man, I
was young. I didn't know no better.
All right, go.
All I heard was the joke. I don't remember who did that. Martin? Who was that?
No, it was in a movie. It was in that movie, that war movie.
Nah, it was a comedian who did that. Sucky,
yeah, but he took it from the war movie. make you good time or something like that.
Oh my God.
Love You Long Time. But it's a popular movie. I forget the name of it. Full Metal Jacket is the name of the movie. It takes place in Vietnam.
Way before you
during the Vietnam War.
You was born 91.
Yes.
90s baby.
I know.
90s baby.
I know.
Oh, this is
Well, so listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
People think you know.
Sucky.
suck dick? Yeah.
No. Not me. Because you know what it is? I dress very lesbianish. Like right now, I bet I'm a tomboy.
Nothing about you look like a lesbian.
I'm a tomboy. The only reason why I
please
dress
get
up is
video?
because my brother's a stylist. You know what I mean? Like other than that, like you'll see me wearing sweats all the time. Like
so that's your brother, the guy you be with?
Yes.
He's big Asian dude.
One.
I
only have one.
Yeah, he's kind of big. He's kind of tall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can't believe nobody ever tried to like pay you $5 to suck.
No, hell no.
Charlamagne.
Actually, no. One time,
you didn't have a
recently,
lot of Asians where you're from.
Not at all, none.
Dude, my high school is half.
So did they say
half
No,
Asian.
half Asian.
Where did you grow
I
up?
went to school in Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
So, like, for me, it was not my bad, Samir. I just grabbed Samir's ass by accident.
No, he didn't.
I swear to
It was
God,
on
Samir.
purpose.
Oh, you on that Patron.
$5.
You been on that
Samir,
Patron.
$5.
You didn't do that by accident.
But yeah. So
Oh, here comes
I
Chris
don't
in
know.
there smiling. As soon as he hears the word Asian.
You guys are great.
Chris is the
Chris
unofficial
got an Asian
ambassador
wife.
of
He got a
Asia.
Vietnamese wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
I said you're the unofficial ambassador of Asia.
You said I have a Vietnamese wife?
yeah, didn't show you?
Taiwanese.
My bad. You got a Taiwanese wife,
What are
man.
you,
My
Tiffany?
bad,
Taiwanese.
Chris. I'm sorry.
Tiffany's mom is Taiwanese. Say the language.
Hello.
Say something to her and hello.
I should be either saying nothing or on the mic.
Give us a good Taiwanese greeting.
What did you just say? Did you make a black
Taiwanese-
girl's
what-
name?
What did you say?
What's your
Taiwanese?
greeting for
What the
Taiwan?
fuck is Taiwanese? Taiwanese? What the?
Okay. I guess it's just ni hao.
Oh, ni
Ni
hao.
hao.
Yeah, we've heard that.
Ni hao.
Yeah.
Question.
Ni hao.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so I grew up in the city, and it was my high school was like half Asian. I wasn't. I mean, it wasn't really shocking the fact that there was Asians.
Yeah.
But I think that's maybe a New York City thing where it's like
Majority Asian.
not majority Asian, but in terms of like Charlamagne has these ideas of maybe Asian culture that are a little different than mine. Does
Okay.
it make sense?
I
just
learned
because
Yeah.
I'm
everything
around
I
it?
know
Oh
about
yes,
Asians
yes,
as I got
yes.
older.
It makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? But when you came from Maryland to New York City,
Uh-huh.
were you surprised by how many Asians there were in the Asian population here and the
No, I
cultural
wasn't.
influence?
I wasn't surprised because before I moved here, I was always traveling here too with my family.
Gotcha.
And I knew there was a Chinatown, and I knew it was a big Chinatown, and I knew there was lots of Asians here. But
I think that's stereotypical within itself.
What?
To have a town called Chinatown. Like
Dude,
if you're
I-
here
it's
as an
awesome.
American,
It's
why
the
do you need a
best.
Chinatown?
Dude, it's amazing. Everywhere they go, they literally set up shop, and everything is so good there that people just go.
What's the
Exactly.
point?
Like it's
But
fucking
what's
genius,
the point of
dude.
coming to? I mean, I don't know. What's the point of coming to America just to open up a little China?
Because they
it's
got
actually big.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't mean
Because you could
Wellville.
because you can breathe the air here. And well, you gotta shut up with them now.
She said it's not
actually
little.
big.
It's actually big. I love Tiffany, man. Let's pay some bills.
Bailando.
Oh, let's pay some bills. All right, Bevel. Get clearer, smoother skin with Bevel. Who doesn't want
Bevel
that?
needs Wellville to be the new sponsor.
No,
of
they
that
don't.
shit.
I will stop supporting y'all.
But if
Bevel.
Wellville could shave his face without cutting it,
Oh my gosh.
think about that. That's maybe the best Bevel sponsorship. That's the best sponsorship out there.
Bevel's a smart razor. You don't have to do anything but put the razor on your face. It will do the work for you, okay? Bevel is the first and only shaving system created for men with coarse curly hair. All right. Basically, it's the first shaving system created for black men. All right. We've already told you, please stop going out on those dates or those job interviews with big razor bumps all over your face or skin irritations on the back of your neck. You know you've done this before. Think about all the jobs you didn't get, all the times those bumps stopped you from getting a phone number. Here's another reason to get Bevel, okay? They just did a test. Are you ready for this show?
Okay.
Where they took squabs of men's beards. And guess what they
Squabs
found?
or swabs?
It was dirtier than a
Swabs.
toilet.
Yes. How'd you know, Tim?
I just saw online the other day.
Yes, they took swabs of men's beards and the same bacteria that's in fecal matter
That's nasty.
Well, duh. They be eating the
was
booty.
in the beard.
Oh,
Yeah?
gosh.
You eat the booty like
Eat the booty
groceries.
like
You gonna
Do
get
you
that shit
guys,
on the
you
beard.
both of you guys eat the booty?
Absolutely.
We'll talk about that
We'll
soon
talk
when
about
we
that
get
right
back.
now.
Okay. The research said, like Tiffany just said, men's beards are dirtier than toilets.
So stop wearing a toilet on your face.
Yes.
Get down with Bevel. It's time you treat yourself right. Get a man's
Bailando.
razor. All right, Bailando. We got the new Welvin.
Yes.
You gotta sign her up. Sign her up to PPM.
Sign me, guys. Sign me.
Sign me.
All right.
Hold on. Bevel is not a cheap. All right, listen. After every hit, we're gonna hit the bailando. Bevel is not the type of cheap, flimsy razor you're probably used to.
Bailando.
This is the real deal. This is quality, not the junk you find collecting dust in the bathroom or shelf at Walgreens.
Bailando.
When a woman walks into your bedroom and sees Bevel sitting by the sink, it's a very good look.
Bailando. Justin
Walker is there throwing you guys alley-oops. Check out GetBevel.com. Use idiot to get 20% off your first month at GetBevel.com. That's GetBevel.com.
Bailando. Woo, woo, woo.
Now, let's get back to the show. I find it very interesting that Tiffany started hitting that high note when we started talking about eating the booty.
Yes.
Why? Because Janae Aiko is...
when she said you gotta eat the booty like groceries.
Yes, but she's Chinese. Okay. But
She's not Chinese. She's half Japanese, right?
Okay, well, she's from over there. And she says, eat the booty like groceries.
Yes.
Which made you sing.
Yes.
So you must like getting your booty eaten.
Yes.
Really? Now listen.
Okay, can I be honest? It was kind of weird at first. I'm like, ew, that is nasty with the guy that I was in love with.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest. He did it to me and I was like, oh God, what is going on? Like
he blew in your asshole.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I'm an OG AE.
Yes.
Original gangster ass eater.
Okay.
I was eating ass way before it was popular.
Okay.
Way before it was commercial.
Okay.
And I used to tell girls, when I used to see girls open over a guy, I used to be like, oh, he blew in your asshole. The guy blew in your asshole. You've been in love with him for the past 4 years?
Yes.
Was he the first? He was the first and only person to do that?
Yes.
Wow. That's why you can't get over him.
Really?
You got to get somebody else to eat your ass, Tim.
Oh my gosh.
You got to get somebody else to eat your ass. Why did that turn you on?
I mean, I guess it was like, since it's never happened before, it was like a new feeling.
Got you.
Does that make sense? So it's just like, whoa, like, wait, what's going on here?
And you didn't think he was gross or disgusting or anything like that?
You know, of course I was shy. I was like, what the hell? Like, this is weird. What the fuck is going on? He just did it. I was
did
like,
he go from clit to booty?
Yeah.
Okay, did you do it to him?
No.
Don't lie, Tiff. You're lying.
Don't you dare!
You're lying.
Don't you dare!
I can look into your...
I thought we were family. Don't you dare put me on blast.
Listen.
What happened?
Tiff eats ass. Round of applause.
No, I didn't.
Tiff is about that shit.
Yeah,
I'll fuck with Tiff.
Get in there, girl. Get in that booty. Listen, there's nothing wrong with eating ass.
Nothing.
Honestly, listen.
Nothing.
It's only okay because Janae sang it.
No, we.
So like, okay, yes, girl, we can relate.
But it's return. You got to return the favor, though. I can't eat your ass.
So you guys like getting your booty eaten out?
I don't have no problem with a girl putting her tongue in my ass.
I have a really hairy ass, so I find it repulsive.
Why don't you get it waxed?
I have gotten it waxed.
Does it hurt?
No, and it didn't hurt at all. That's what was surprising about it.
Really?
Yeah, but I feel like. So for a moment, I was like, I don't believe girls when they say they're getting their pussies waxed. It hurts.
Oh gosh, that hurts.
It hurts a lot. Do you get yours waxed?
I've done it before.
Do you get your butthole waxed?
No, because it's not hairy.
Do you have no little tiny little hairs? 5 little hairs like a zipper.
No.
Nothing.
I was blessed.
You were blessed with 0 hairs.
Yes.
So you have full confidence if a guy goes down and eat the booty, nothing.
Yes.
Nothing at all.
Yes.
That's why she was singing that goddamn
Bailando. So wait a minute. If a guy's eating the booty right, will you get into singing?
Yes.
What do you sing?
Bailando.
Besides
Let me tell you
Bailando.
something. No, from here on out, for the rest of your life, after this podcast, when a guy tosses your salad, you have to scream out, Bailando! You have to do it.
I mean, most guys that I deal with, they already know I'm psychotic, so it's not going to be surprising.
What do you mean you're psychotic?
I'm psychotic.
In
Why do you
terms
think
of
you're
what?
psychotic? What's the
But like not like killer psychotic.
No, we know what you mean by it, but explain.
Like I'm always in my own world.
Give us an example of like a psychotic moment that you
That's
had.
fine. It's fine to think for yourself. That's what I think that is. You're thinking for yourself.
Yeah. What are some psychotic moments?
Yeah, like some psychotic moment.
What
You're
have
like,
you
oh my
done
God, I can't
crazy
believe
over
I
this
did that.
guy?
What is? Sorry.
It's a lot of questions.
Hold on, it's too
Yeah,
much.
I'm sorry.
Calm down. One word at a time.
It's too much. Hold on.
Okay, you go.
One word at a time.
All right.
Okay.
You go first, Charlotte.
Let's start with something
You go
light.
first. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Calm down, Andrew. Calm down. It's not that serious.
Start with something light. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Now, what is the craziest thing you've done
Get a shot of Charlamagne's posture
over
right
a guy?
now.
The craziest thing I've ever done over a guy?
Yes.
I mean,
Let her answer the question.
Sorry.
This is when you know you're psycho.
okay, I'm not. No. See, I'm not that psychotic.
Okay.
I'm like fun psychotic.
Okay.
Give me an example.
A fun psychotic?
Yeah.
Where I just like, I don't know. I just say crazy jokes in my head, and I'm just like, ah!
Oh, you say
I can't. Yeah. And then the guy just looks at me like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like, "I know."
Like, give me something you just said out loud.
No.
Joke
What's
in
the
your head.
last joke you've told yourself?
Bailando.
I don't know. What's the last one you said?
I don't know. This drink has me fucked up in the head right
You're
now.
not even
There you
drinking
go.
it.
I just had
sipping
it.
it.
Listen, I'm a lightweight. All right, Liz.
Okay.
A lightweight?
A lightweight.
Oh.
My Chinese accent's popping out.
Oh, so you do have an accent.
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't pronounce my R's and W's.
No, I
Is that what it is?
Oh, no,
yeah.
I'm like that
Yes,
too.
yeah. Ooh.
I say straight, street,
Yeah.
strong.
But you don't do it
can't
on purpose,
pronounce
though,
a lot.
Yes, I
right?
do.
You do it on purpose?
I'm not like I'm just talking.
I don't do it on purpose.
He doesn't
just
do it
comes
on
out.
purpose. That's what he's trying to say. He doesn't do it on purpose.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but I think that you think you're in your head. You were saying this, that you're in your
I'm
head
always
a
in
lot,
my head,
all,
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
In your head,
Yes.
right? Which is a problem a lot of people have. I find I'm in my head a lot. Like,
Yes.
you ever walk down the street and you'll like have whole conversations with yourself?
Exactly,
Do
yeah.
you replay like past events?
Yes.
I don't think there's anything
Knowing
wrong
what
with
you
that.
would have said?
Yes, all the time. All
right?
the time.
Okay, or like create future events. Like, if I met this person.
Oh,
this
yes,
is how-
all the time.
Okay.
Yes.
I love you. Okay,
Yes.
all right. So give me an example of like somebody you would do. Would you do that with this guy that you're upset with? Like, what you would say to him if you
Hell
got the
yeah.
opportunity?
Yeah.
So what would you say to this guy that we don't know the name of?
Yeah.
Right? But given the opportunity,
Yes.
he's, rejected having a relationship with you. He's made you really frustrated. It's you and him on top of a building somewhere. You have the opportunity to say whatever you want to him. Fucking say it.
What would I say right now?
What would you say?
I'm like, fuck you.
You
Well,
can
I almost
say
said
it.
his name. Should I just say his name?
Fucking
Yeah, go
say
ahead,
his
say his
name.
name.
Fuck him.
I'm like, fuck you, Adam. That's why the sex wasn't even that great anyways.
You don't mean that though.
What else? What else? Go give it. Lay into Adam. Lay into it. What else?
Let him eat his
And you're
booty.
not the hottest guy in the world. Okay, let's be honest.
And what else? And what else?
And that's why your breath stinks sometimes.
Get the Welvin.
Time out.
Got him.
No, you can't tell him.
And that's why every time I kiss you, there's always hair in my mouth and I never enjoy it.
Because he ate your ass.
You suck the hairs out your
You
ass.
can't tell a man his breath stinks after he ate your ass. Mm-hmm. He ate your
No,
ass.
it wasn't even after he ate my ass.
No, but he
It was
did.
after dinner.
But it did. He did eat the ass. So that is something
Yes.
we should.
Is
just
Adam
get on
from
the
New
table.
York?
No,
Where's he from?
I'm not going to say.
Be honest.
Because I
Where's he
know
from?
damn well what you're going to do. You're going to go on my Instagram and you're going to be like,
He's Jewish.
Adam, nee, nee, nee.
You might as well put him on blast.
No, I'm not
now,
going to put
sis.
him on blast because I'm just not going
Chris
to.
just asked if he's Jewish.
Yes.
You know Adam?
I can tell.
You
How
can
can you
tell.
tell he's
How can
Jewish?
you tell?
Because I'm very Jewish.
It's too complicated. to
Hold on,
explain.
talk on the mic.
Are
No,
you
Chris, we have this.
Jewish?
The podcast is for. Explain complications.
I knew Adam was a Jew.
How?
How did you know?
God damn! Is everybody Wevel today?
Because I am.
This special fucking challenge episode.
Explain, Chris. I knew he was a Jew.
I was aware he Jew. I was aware he Jew.
After blurting out, is he Jewish? I knew it.
What?
Explain. No, it's too complicated.
He sounds
Explain,
like
Chris.
Caesar from Planet of
knew
the
he
Apes.
was Jewish.
He was Jew. We find him any means necessary.
Okay, muscular Jewish guy.
Yes.
Very successful business, you said he has.
Yes.
In the sports world.
Yeah.
He's an agent.
No.
Small penis.
No.
Half.
It was mediocre.
Decent, but didn't know how to use it that
average.
well.
Yeah, didn't know how to use it.
First of all,
but
what's
in my
big
head,
to
I'm
you?
like,
You're
I'm
Asian.
not stupid. I know he fucks other girls, and it's like, your sex game is whack. Like, what is
What's big to you, though, because you're Asian?
with really?
Yes, what's big to you?
Do you want me to use my hands or use
Yes,
numbers?
come on.
No, use your throat. Tell us what's big.
Like, okay.
Use your
I
butthole.
don't know. That's a good size.
What is that?
What's that, like 3 inches?
Really?
Stop it,
Oh, hell
Charlamagne.
no.
She's
Oh, God.
holding. Wait, hold up. How big was that? Put your fist there, Chris. Can you put your fist in between? That's
He's a
Oh my God, that's your.
a iPhone 6 Plus.
What's that?
No, it's not.
Bigger
You
than
were
the
wrong.
6 Plus.
That's not bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than
What was
the 6
that?
Plus.
2 iPhones?
It's like a 6 plus and a half.
That was an iPhone and a half. That's a rather big penis.
So long
It's
and
a big-
skinny?
yeah.
Or do you like it with
And
girth?
it wasn't long and skinny. It was. I mean, it wasn't long and thick. It was like.
But
average.
you've had bigger, is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Have you ever had one where you're like, oh, this is uncomfortable. I don't know if I can.
Yeah,
handle it."
one time.
What happened? How does
It
that?
was just too big. I was
What
just like,
happens with girls with that? What is it? What is
Was it a
like?
black guy?
He was half.
But that dick was full.
It was huge, but like, you know when a girl says "ow,"
Yeah.
sometimes it really does hurt,
So
and the guy thinks
happened?
the girl's trying to be sexual with
Yeah.
it. But it's like, "Ow, no, it fucking hurts."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened though?
I mean, I just
Did you just take it like a champ?
I just dealt with it.
Did he
I was
fuck
like,
the shit out you?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna answer that.
Yes, you are. Go.
No, I'm not.
I'll give you candy.
No, I'm not. You're evil.
No.
Does that work?
What?
Giving you candy?
No.
'Cause
I when I was younger, I liked candy, but I don't really. I don't really have a sweet tooth.
Is it because of all the candy?
And I wasn't supposed to be sexual either. If that's why you're
I love
laughing.
Tiffany, man.
Are you laughing because you're thinking it's something sexual?
Not
It's
at all. I
not.
don't think it's something sexual. It's just you said when I was younger I like candy, as if like when I was younger that worked.
Yeah, no.
When I was younger I'd fall for the Jolly Ranchers, but I'm over that stage.
No,
in my
no,
life.
no.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Who's my favorite rapper? Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I like music, but I don't really listen to it like that for me to be like, I have a favorite rapper.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not
If
going
it's
to
on,
pretend.
I listen to it, but I'm
you know?
not too deep into it. Go.
So what makes you sing randomly on your Instagram then?
I mean, that's just, I like singing for fun when I'm bored.
That's
There's
not a
nothing
career.
wrong with that.
That's not a career
Yeah.
you're trying to pursue, right?
No.
Okay,
I
thank
mean,
you.
once upon a time, I wanted to get into singing, but
Really?
I was too shy for that shit. Like,
What about
no.
modeling though?
You
You want to get out of modeling, huh?
I take pictures for fun for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
But my main focus right now is acting.
Let me question.
Yes.
You have breast implants, right?
Yes.
Okay, when did you get those?
When I was 18,
18 years
Who
old.
paid for those?
my mom.
Really?
You do look cool,
Because
Mom.
I used to be so flat chested. I was like a negative A,
Uh-huh.
and I used to cry every day, like, "Oh my god, Mom! Like, my boobs are so flat." Because she was never that flat, so she understood my pain.
You never did the I must increase my bust.
What?
No,
You never did that?
no,
What is that?
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Great book by Judy Blume.
No, I never read that. No,
Okay, so you get breast implants.
Yes.
And does your life change after these breast implants?
for sure.
Question: So before that, you're this insecure girl, right?
Yeah.
Then you get these breast implants. All of a sudden, you're this Instagram vixen.
Yes.
Right. But do you still feel inside kind of like the flat-chested girl? Or have
I'm
you
gonna be honest.
owned your body?
Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna give you a word of advice. Stop saying I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like you're not being honest as soon as you gotta preface it with I'm gonna be honest.
okay.
Just talk.
Really? I
Yeah.
am being honest.
That's the
talk.
first level. That's the first rule in PPM.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're saying sometimes you do feel like the flat-chested girl a little
Of
bit.
course. I'm
And,
not gonna lie.
and how do you balance somebody looking at you like you're this Instagram vixen, like this super hot chick, but inside you're like, well, I don't know. I kind of see myself as this flat-chested girl that was in special ed classes.
How do I deal with it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I always like laugh about it. I don't really. They can tell me or see me a certain way, but I don't really see myself that way.
Do you think guys take advantage of that? Like,
Oh, of
because-
course, yeah.
So you
but I
know-
don't fall for it.
But
Like-
you won't hook up with guys that are maybe, let's say, less attractive than you because of
I mean,
this?
sometimes I do like ugly guys.
There's nothing wrong with that though. That shows that you're not shallow.
Sometimes I like ugly guys. It's like, honestly, to be honest with you, it's like a fantasy because it's like they probably see you as like a goddess, and it makes you confident. Like, does that make sense?
Makes
Absolutely.
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
no, the double standard in that is I don't give a fuck what Gabrielle Sidibe makes me feel like.
Oh my
She's
God.
not getting none of this
I
dick.
love her.
She can call me handsome every day of my life, take me out, treat me good. I am not fucking her. That's the
Weird.
difference.
There's a shallowness that we just cannot get past for guys.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like every guy's
And
different.
you know what's funny? You're fucking these ugly guys, and you think that like it's doing something for you because they're treating you like a goddess. No, you're making them feel like the man.
Oh, yeah.
You're making them
yeah.
feel like the shit.
They got
Right.
the exact Instagram picture of yours that they're showing all their boys.
And then they go and cheat on you, and you wonder
Oh,
why,
hell no.
and your heart's broken, but it's your fault because you gave him the confidence to make him think that he can go fuck some bad chicks.
It's crazy to think that ugly guys cheat.
You don't think ugly guys cheat?
No, I know they do, but
Absolutely.
it's just weird because it's like
They're still guys at the end
I
of
know,
the day.
but still, like you would think, like
Have you ever cheated?
no,
Liar.
No, I haven't.
I believe
In
that.
I'm a
Well,
bad liar. I'm a bad
I
liar.
believe that from her.
I always call myself out before anyone calls me out.
Would you say, Tiffany, you're
Like,
lying?
or like
no,
no, like it,
Tiffany, you're lying.
You're right.
no,
oh,
I always call
God.
myself. I get
Damn
nervous,
it.
so I
Call
always
me
call
again.
myself out because it's just like I'm bad at lying. I'm not about to look like a dummy, so it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I did it.
Okay, so hold on. Right before
Yeah.
you tell a lie, you'll catch yourself and be like,
Yeah, I'll call myself out, but I'll laugh about it, so it's not even that serious.
How do you call yourself out? What do you say?
Okay, okay, just right now, like if I farted just right now, I'd be like, "Whoops, sorry, I just farted." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
can you fart right now?
But if you farted,
no, I can't.
and
I
we
don't have any
heard
gas
you,
right now. If
we know you farted, so you couldn't lie about that anyway.
I'd be like, "Haha, yeah, I did."
You wouldn't try to hide it.
This is amazing.
No, I mean, because I'm so bad
Do you
at
fart
lying.
a lot?
Sometimes.
Has a guy ever sucked a fart out of your
Hell
butt?
no.
What about a queef?
No. Oh, has a guy ever sucked a
Listen,
queef out of
first
me?
of all,
No, but I have.
But you have queef.
Yes.
Greg, did you get that on camera just now?
Yes, I did.
Tiff
You're
spit
hitting
on the
my damn
mic
chin on this.
Clean
and
it
then
off.
wiped it off. Oh my
No, it was
God.
my makeup.
I
It
got
was like-
$5?
You don't have
Listen.
$5.
So Tiff, let me ask you a question. Do you
Yeah.
think that you gave up so much pussy when you was young?
No,
Because
I
you was
definitely
insecure?
not. No. I was too shy to give it up.
No, but I'm saying you fucked a lot.
She didn't fuck a lot.
She started fucking when she was 16.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Were
she
you
fucked
fucking
a lot.
because you were insecure or because you wanted to fuck?
No, my hormones.
You
Question.
just got horny.
Sometimes I think weird guys are guilty of this, especially when guys cheat. They cheat for, we've said this on the show, Charlamagne said it very interestingly, we cheat for ego.
Men cheat for
Right.
ego, girls cheat for emo.
So
emotion.
so when we're cheating for ego, it's like, oh, I just need to feel like I'm a man, or I need to feel like somebody wants me. Do you know what I mean? Do you oftentimes think, maybe because of past insecurities, that you've hooked up with guys because you just want to feel wanted, not because you were really into them? Because most people are going to look at this and see you, and they're going to be like, whoa, this is this stunning fucking girl.
But they didn't
I
know the
can't-
little flat-chested girl in the slow class.
Yeah, for real. Because that's gonna put something on your heart and in your psyche. Like when you're in this small bus and all your friends are in the big bus and you're going home
Yeah,
and
you got to eat lunch
everybody's
before everybody else. You in the
drooling
trailers
on
in
you
the
and
back.
shit.
So you're asking if I have ever done? Maybe when I was younger.
But now you think you.
Now, I was young and everything was new to me. So
Yeah.
it's just like I was taking everything in, and of course you learn the hard way. And
Well, how'd you learn?
Just I don't know.
Sex
Getting my hell no.
You would never do a sex tape?
You know when you're like in love and you're super horny.
Oh,
Like
that
you
be-
never know. But I now know because
That's why you got to be careful.
that's not my goal to make the
Listen,
ultimate sex.
I
That's why you got to be
understand.
careful about talking shit about Adam.
'Cause
Because
he
Adam
might have
got
a
any
tape.
footage.
Oh no, he doesn't.
How you know?
Okay.
I know that
Pictures,
for sure.
Footage.
Mm-hmm.
Adam,
I
email
wanna-
me, dog, if you got anything.
Hell no.
Adam, if you got anything, send it to me.
Defend
okay?
your dick, Adam. She's out here talking wild about your
Fuck
dick. You gotta
you.
defend it, Adam.
He fucked her. I mean,
Game over.
Adam fucked a lot of times.
I know he has his slutty ways.
That's why that's when you asked me about guys getting their ass eat earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Let a girl eat your ass. Because when girls come back later and talk shit,
And then you can always be
You
like,
can
How,
always-
how does
you
it
ate
feel
my
for
ass.
you when you get your ass?
I love it.
Like, what does it feel
insurance.
like? Heaven.
I'm not gonna sing, Bandando or whatever the fuck you sing.
Bailando.
Bailando.
Let's get it right.
What is Bailando anyway?
dancing.
It's really dancing. I was trying to say cantar for singing, but I was.
So
yeah,
you were
I
trying
fucked
to
up.
say cantando.
Yeah, but I fucked up. I was like, fuck it.
So that Welvin slipped in.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You used to get drunk a lot and get fucked a lot back in the day.
In high school.
I know, I
but
can
not fuck a lot.
Just hook up.
Yeah.
I mean- You didn't know you was getting fucked. You was probably getting raped and didn't know it.
No.
I felt uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable. She handled that better than me. You said that, and I was like, I feel really uncomfortable
I was
right
just
now.
trying to slip in a rape for Chris, that's all.
Look at his face. He's like, what is going on right
Greg
now?
is so unmoved by anything
No.
at this point.
Yeah.
All girls have gotten drunk at least once and had somebody take advantage of them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Question.
So that's rape.
Okay, question. Here's
It is.
Well, no, because if a girl wants it too, because a girl.
That's what all guys think when they see a drunk girl.
no, that's not what all
no,
guys
not
think.
really.
That's not what all guys
Was
think.
it guys
at
that you
all.
were already having sex with?
No.
Exact. Oh my, that's rape.
But like, if you think they're hot, and
Just
But you
because you're
didn't give him
drunk doesn't
consent.
mean it's not rape. You wanted to sleep with him. He wanted to sleep with you. You just both happened to be drunk. It's totally fine.
right,
But
it
you
just
didn't give him
happens
consent,
naturally.
though.
Question. You're here with two brilliant idiots, right?
Yes.
You can ask us anything you want about men.
Right.
Okay? Go
Okay.
for it. What do you want to know? We can give you guidance in your life. Get you to where you want to be.
I have been trying to get Tiffany PPM for a long time.
I know.
Proper
And I feel
pussy
like,
management.
honestly, I personally feel like you need it.
I'm here for
you
her.
need some PPM.
This is my dog right here.
Because I feel like
Thank
you're
you.
selling your pussy a little bit
No,
below.
I really don't. I'm just talking about the old me.
But don't you think she's selling a little bit below the market value? Like for what you could get for it, I think you're going a little under.
She don't realize her potential yet.
And I think it's the small titties that you have. Your small titties tip in your head.
Yes.
Your small tit tip.
Yes.
You make it sound like she's a garbage pail kid.
Yo,
small titty tip.
She's small titty tiff.
Yes.
But to everybody else, you're not small titty tiff, and that's why PPM is gonna help you realize that you're actually what big titty tiff.
Listen, I saw Tiff when I first saw Tiff on Guy Code. I said
She got something.
that vagina got value.
I am the
got
next
something.
Pamela Anderson. I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
Maybe you never know.
Maybe. Why
I
not?
said she got value. So it's all about instilling things in you to help you properly manage your vagina. And we say vagina and it makes it sound like a physical thing, but no, it's really a mental thing.
Right.
Like you have to start wanting more for yourself in order to acquire more
Just life
for
coach.
yourself.
So go ask a question. What's something you struggle with, and then we'll help you out.
Okay, so if you guys want,
Would you like more liquor so you can just say it?
yeah,
Yes, here. Let me give
please.
you Yeah, let's do FanDuel.
Okay,
I'll
you
pour
figure
Tiffany.
out
Okay,
that
I don't
question.
get it.
You
You guys talk about. Sorry.
Hold on. Let me pour you a drink.
And then I'm gonna do this
Shorty's gonna
FanDuel,
pay some bills.
and then we're gonna get right back.
Where's
at
your
it.
Sprite?
MLB season is in full swing. FanDuel is changing the way people play fantasy baseball. It's more fun than ever. And honestly, I would agree. I'm not the biggest fan of baseball, but I am on this FanDuel tip. I do like the fantasy angle. So I don't want you guys to wait another day. Sign up right now. Play one-day fantasy baseball at FanDuel.com. FanDuel.com, the leader in one-day fantasy baseball for real money with immediate cash payouts. All you need is $1 to start. That's it. You put $1 in, you win. Now you got $2. Double it up. Flip it up. Be your own boss. Something else. Stop waiting 6 months to win a league. Play today, win tonight, or pick a brand new team any day that you want. There's no season-long commitment and no upfront fees. Make every game exciting with FanDuel. All right? We already told you, Matt Raz just won $30. $30 big
Matt, could you
dollars.
please stop reminding us every week that you won $30?
Matt, with that
Nobody
30
gives a
with
shit.
that $30, you need to buy a new taste in sketch shows.
Floyd Mayweather was shouting out FanDuel this weekend. He made $180.
Apparently I'm up $150. Oh, we're going to keep flipping it. Oh, we're trying to flip. Hey, guys, we're trying to flip, all right? That's right, loudspeakers getting it in, all right? Paid on FanDuel. So it's hard to not win. FanDuel is paying out more than $22.5 million every single day this MLB season, but you have to play to win, so sign up today.
That's right. Go to FanDuel.com and click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner. Use our code BRILLIANT and sign up now. It's a special offer for new users. For every $1 you deposit, FanDuel will match it with up to $200 that gets you earned as you play. That's a bonus of up to $200. Offer is only good for the first 50 people that use our code BRILLIANT. Don't forget to use our code BRILLIANT. FanDuel.com, where every day is a new season. That's FanDuel.com. Sign up today. And don't let the fact that Floyd Mayweather, spoke out about FanDuel this weekend and said he uses FanDuel, he likes FanDuel. Don't let that deter you. Okay? Everybody beats a girl every now and then.
Jesus, that is not true, and I do not co-sign that one bit. That being said, let's drink up, everybody. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
When you guys follow these online thoughts, Instagram thoughts,
We trying to fuck. Next question.
Really?
Yes, Tiff.
What do you think we're following for?
Yes, Tiff.
I don't know. Okay, so you guys can't stay committed, but don't you guys ever think about STDs? Like,
No.
With all the girls that you guys fuck, I'm just like, damn, like,
Guys don't get STDs.
I've never had an STD
you
in
can use
my
a
life.
condom, but if it pops, like, you're.
I've never had an STD in my life, and I am a strong believer in the earwax test. The earwax test is when you dig in your ear, you take a little wax out, you put it in a girl. If she jumps, I mean, she has something.
Exactly.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
Yes. You can try it with guys, too.
That's why you have earwax.
Dig in your ear,
But where would you put it in the
in the butthole. Dig in the
Oh,
ear.
hell, I'm not sticking my
Dig
Or
in your
rub it
ear.
on the urethra, right where he
hell
pees.
no.
Well, you want an STD then. If
I'm
you
going to
don't-
Google that.
I'm serious.
Google it. It's real. This
That's
is
serious.
ancient remedies. You know
Listen,
what I mean?
Do you understand, guys, who goes into having sex with a girl with the mindset of, I'm going to catch an STD?
Yeah.
A STD is like a casualty
No, but
in
I've
war.
seen guys that. I mean, do you ever think about it? Like, you're literally just meeting a girl at a club. You don't know who she has slept with.
We
And
don't
you're just like,
care.
I'm just going to fuck her tonight.
No,
like,
not like that.
That
You
doesn't
find out
scare
some
you
things.
that she might
What about
have
you with
something?
guys? First of all,
I don't. do that though.
But listen, you're saying all of this about guys. You're saying that we're nasty. You know we're dogs. You know we don't commit.
Not all.
Well, not all.
Yeah.
So you're taking a risk when you pop that pussy for a goon too, Tiff. You don't know where that guy's dick has been.
If you're so sure that Adam's been with all these other girls, how do you know he didn't pick up an STD from one of them?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
That's all I'm saying is I don't think you had an STD because I assume you're not poor.
Right.
I don't think Adam's ever.
But that's it. You just got to find little situations to let you know. Okay, she's clean. Did she have a master's? If a girl's a master's, I assume she doesn't have an STD.
Well, you never know because those girls are.
I assume they don't. If a girl's a master's, she don't have an STD.
You went to college?
What?
You went to college
for a year?
For 1 year, yeah.
So you could have some shit. You could have a little HPV down there. Who knows?
Oh no, I got my shots.
Have you ever had an STD?
Oh.
No.
Don't lie.
No.
You lied.
Don't lie.
You said that you would catch yourself before you lied, Tiff. Tell yourself you lied.
No, I'm
Be honest.
not. I
Show
do
it.
like,
Show us the box. Show us the box, Steph. Show us the box. We need to check it for STDs.
What other questions do you have? Now's your time.
We're
your big brothers. We're going to tell you the truth about guys.
Do I need to move on?
Duh.
Come on.
But then if all guys cheat, what's the point of me moving on
I didn't say all guys cheat.
You did.
I don't think all guys cheat. Schultz is a perfect example of a guy that doesn't cheat.
You did.
Now here's the thing.
Where should I go to find a
I don't cheat
faithful
either.
man?
No, it's not about finding a faithful man. It's about finding a man who wants to commit to you.
Yes.
Okay? First start with commitment. Worry about cheating later. Girls get so caught up in this idea of getting cheated on, they don't even end up with a boyfriend. You need to be in a relationship to get cheated on.
I'll date. This is my problem too. Like I'll date a guy for like at least 5 months, and it's just like, where the fuck is this going?
You decide that. You're letting him put it in your butt, and you're not getting making a boyfriend.
Every time I bring it up, it's like, don't do these boyfriend and girlfriend things with me if you know you're not ready to commit.
It's up to you. We'll never commit. It's up to you.
You should do boyfriend girlfriend things with a girl.
No, but they're not ready to commit.
Let me tell you something about a guy that you may not know. Personally, I don't like smuts.
Okay.
I don't like a girl that just lets me fuck.
Right.
I want to be able to court you a little bit. I want to take you out a little bit. Even buy you something. Like I want to do something for you. I don't want to just, oh yeah, she let me fuck just because. No. So all guys are going to do boyfriend, girlfriend type things with you.
But don't get me wrong. Like this one guy that I've dated, I thought we were going to go somewhere serious. I waited at least 4 months before we even had sex.
And then what?
Like nothing ever happened.
He fucked you?
Yeah.
How was the
he
sex?
still broke up with you?
Yeah.
How was the sex?
But then like on his social media, I could tell he's just not a commitment person.
Listen,
how was the sex?
It was okay.
There's a lot of okay sex that I'm hearing from you.
Yeah, it was okay.
Her pussy's subpar.
Yo,
Listen,
what?
Tiffany,
It's
you
your
might
pussy.
be
No,
back
it's
in
not.
bed.
I guarantee you.
your pussy's a little average.
It
No,
might
it's not.
be.
Adam's gonna tell me tonight. After
Give me
Thursday.
your phone so I can turn off the volume on your fucking phone. How you not learn how to do this
After
shit yet?
Thursday, he's gonna
it's a
hit
little
it.
thing.
Or maybe I'm just dealing with basic ass guys.
Let me tell you something about guys too that you may not realize.
What?
It don't matter if you fuck a guy a day after you meet him or a year after you meet him. If he wants to be with you, he's gonna be with you. It don't matter the time frame of when you give
I
him
will
the pussy.
say this though. If you fuck a guy the day after you meet him,
Oh no.
wait
never.
for it.
Yeah.
If you do that and you're bad in bed, that could stop you from being with him again. If you fuck a guy the day after you meet him and you're great in bed, you'll be able to fuck him again, and then maybe that third, fourth, fifth time he'll start to go, you know what? I really enjoy hanging out with this girl.
But I never judge pussy off the first fuck anyway.
Oh, I absolutely
Nah,
do.
you can't judge it.
It's same like the
absolutely
first
do.
date. Like
Unless
no one's
I'm
really
horrible.
genuinely themselves, you know?
Because girls got to get comfortable with you.
Yeah, but
and
most
stuff,
times
I
you're
agree.
drunk the first time you have sex. So you're comfortable as fuck.
which is amazing.
Do you know what I
by
mean?
the
So
way.
it's like the first time you have sober sex, that's when it's weird.
Oh yeah.
Sober sex for the
Sometimes,
first
yeah.
time with a new girl, and everybody's like a little uncomfortable, and the lights are
Also,
on.
guys feel that way too.
Oh, absolutely. She's
Really?
seen your dick for
That's
the first
funny because guys don't really talk about that.
Talk
time.
about
But what are they supposed
How
to
do
do?
they feel awkward during the first time they have sex with a girl?
I don't.
Sober. I'm saying sober.
Yeah, sober too. You don't really hear people talking
Yeah,
about
but he's
that.
not going to go to you during the first time like, hey, this is really uncomfortable, not being
Who
feeling
the
like
fuck
I'm going
would
to throw
tell a
up.
girl this is uncomfortable?
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to say that.
To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
it's my flat-chested Tiffany that comes out.
I bet.
Like, oh God, what are you doing?
Question.
Oh, so hold on. When you get naked, you still feel insecure. a little
Some-
You
bit.
feel
it
like little titty
depends.
Tiff.
Sometimes, yeah.
Little
It's just
TT.
But you know what? I don't think that's the case.
You know that's the other
Question.
thing too.
When you got the boobs, right?
Yeah.
Were you excited for a guy to let one rip on him? A little bit.
Okay, maybe like a few times. Yeah.
You're like, oh God, I got these big things.
Like,
I just want to
yeah,
get
let's-
paint me.
Yo, that's another thing that girls don't understand about guys. Like, most of the time, guys are just happy to be getting the pussy. Like, we're not thinking about all that shit. All that shit you think we're thinking about, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready to fuck. Like, ain't nobody thinking, oh, she got small titties. Only thing we're thinking, this pussy is wet. Now, if the pussy's dry, we're
That's
thinking
weird.
about that. Yeah, now we're like, man, this girl.
Now we're like,
dry
man.
as a
No, now we're like, man, she got
motherfucker.
some really small titties. Now we start thinking about all the other problems. But yeah, I don't.
I used to have a girl that couldn't suck dick for shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What happened?
She couldn't suck dick, and I never used to let her suck it, and it used to drive her crazy because she thought I was running some type of mind game on her. So she'd be like, I remember one day we were sitting in the
What
house,
was she?
Who was she?
What was she?
She's black.
Okay.
She was like, Charlamagne, let me give you some head. I'm like, nope. And she was like,
That's
she was like, why? I was like, you ain't about to make me mad. Right? And she got so upset because I wouldn't let her suck my dick. And I told her, like, yo, you don't know how to suck dick, so why even worry about that?
Dude, that shit actually works.
But it wasn't game, it was the truth.
No, but there was. I read some book. You know that book, The Game.
Oh, by Neil Strauss.
Yeah.
Have I
So I read
The
that book,
Game?
and I remember there was this thing where he said, like, I forget exactly what it was. I don't know. I'm in college.
It's called a neg.
Something. No, but it wasn't even that. It was something about, like, if a girl doesn't want to go down on you, you have to take away that ability before she can say no. So just like your situation, I said to a girl, I was trying to get head, she wouldn't give me head, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't really let girls give me head. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I mean, look, what I'll do is I'll let you get 3 licks.
Oh my god.
Right? I said you could get 3 licks, right? And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, fine, look, I'm fine. I'll let you get 3 licks, but that's it. No more than 3 licks. And she licked it 3 times, and I was like, all right, you keep going. She was like, nope.
Fucked you
That
up.
shit backfired so
Fuck
heavy on me.
you
So
up.
don't listen to everything you read in that book.
I love Neil Strauss, The Game. Any more questions, Tiff?
I think that's it.
Are you sure?
You have no more questions.
We trying to help you here. This
Any
is your big
weird things
brothers.
guys do in bed that you're not really sure why they do? We're the homies.
Oh gosh, the licking in the ears. What the fuck is that?
That's a good
I'm
thing.
like, oh hell no! What is? Like I just have to play it off like, okay, this is normal, but in my head I'm
So
just
you
like,
don't mind
oh,
a girl,
God.
you don't mind a guy looking in your butthole, but you don't want him
In
looking
the
in your
ears, that's weird. It's like
You know what
how
he's
do you
trying
get
to
how
do?
do you turn on from
He's
that?
trying to do the STD test, but slick. He licks the earwax out and
That's
then goes down
weird
on you.
as hell.
If you
Yes,
jump,
you jump.
now he knows that you got
That
that
is
herp.
weird. When a guy licks your ears,
You think it's weird?
it's weird. Like
What about a nice hot breath in the ear?
no. Oh, okay, maybe like a small little,
Yes.
but not like. That's weird.
not a like a pug breathing.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
That gets a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, just a little.
All right, guys, I'm hungry. Y'all- all this talk of ass eating and licking in the ears and stuff got me hungry. Y'all want to go eat?
I'm good with that.
You want to go
Yes.
eat, Tiff? Let's go eat
Yes.
somewhere. Let's go celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Let's do it. Chipotle?
No.
No, that's stereotypical.
It's Cinco de Mayo, man. They gotta have some deals or some shit.
No, we go somewhere else.
Oh man.
Tiff, you got any final shout outs? Give me your Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff like that.
My Instagram is _Tiffany Lou, TIFFANYLUU. My Twitter is Tiffany Lou, TIFFANYLUU. And I'd like to give out a shout out to my girlfriend Tish. I love you. Bye.
And fuck you, Adam.
And fuck you, Adam.
Yeah.
Schultz, you got any shout outs?
Yes, I do. Actually, I think I have some shows coming up that I wish that I was more prepared to promote. Oh, I'm gonna be in Austin in May, guys. Austin, Texas. So come see me out there. I'll be there the 20th through the 23rd. So Austin, Texas. Come on, do that. And then I might have to reschedule a couple of gigs in May and June, and more news on that in the future. But Austin, Texas.
And I just want to thank Tiffany Lou for coming.
Yo, thank you.
Thanks for
being
having me. No, I
open, Tiff.
appreciate it. Thank you.
I love Tiffany. I think she's
Thank you so
phenomenal.
much.
I like her a lot too.
Thank you.
I do. I still don't. I'm not sure if you're smart yet, but
Yay.
but I do like you a lot.
Thank you,
Hey,
thank
it
you.
doesn't matter. You don't have to be smart nowadays.
We're idiots. I just want to let you know we're
Smart in my
idiots.
own
You're
ways.
entertaining.
That's
Thank
what
you.
matters.
That's what
Thanks.
matters.
Hit him with that Welvin, yo.
Yeah,
Intelligence. Who needs that when you're entertaining?
Exactly.
Hit it one
yeah.
time, Tiff.
Whoa,
Hit it.
woo,
Hit it one time.
As always, if you listen to this show and you think we're brilliant, you think we're intelligent, you think we know what the fuck we're talking about, you're absolutely right. If you've been listening to this show and you think we're all just a bunch of motherfucking idiots who don't know shit, you're absolutely right too. This is the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Take us out one time, Tiff. Hit it.
Bailando.